Okay.
Okie dokie. Well, as you guys may or may not remember, you're here.
Yeah, the
Okay.
mini door place.
Yes. The mini door place.
I adore this dungeon.
That's good.
Actually, this dungeon has been pretty cool, to be fair. If I recall, I'm dreadfully low on spells, but I have a few things left as long as we don't fight, like, constructs or golems. Constructs are okay, no golems.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. The other
Well, that's
people
true,
will
you
just
can fight
fight
the
it.
golems, yeah.
Okay.
Swarms are me. I
You
can
guys arrive to
not really
this
deal with any
door,
more
and it
swarms
has
either.
words on the door.
Words are bad.
And the words in ancient Osirian say, "Beyond lies the traitor's crypt. May she fester in life forever, eternally barred from the great beyond."
Okay.
So she was a traitor to the Sky Pharaoh, which means she might be an okay person?
I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't think we should consider too many people okay if they're in here.
Well, let's go pay this individual a
The
visit.
enemy of my enemy could still be my enemy.
That's not how that goes.
That's because the people that happens to don't make it out to tell us.
The obligatory traps roll.
It does not seem to be trapped, but it does seem to be locked by magical means.
Is it at all pickable?
Why don't you ask your whiz pops? Something suspicious is about this door.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take magic on it.
You detect magic!
Spell it, whiz pops. Oh.
Oh my god. I do so many things, but dispel is not one of them.
It's really good.
I'll concentrate. I mean, I have gotten a lot of use out of the extra spell slots I've
Oh,
had.
okay, okay. Pluto, tell him it's really good, then he'll bring it.
No, I can't.
He can't.
It's against my build. I literally can't.
He's barred forever.
You can have a wand. You can have a scroll.
It's not on his spell list.
He'd have to use
I
the
consider it. Yeah, I consider it kind of hacky too. I don't like
Which is
that.
a terrible thing to put on a wand because it's the lowest
He
caster level.
could
I guess
use
that's true.
knock
That would be
though if
pretty
he
low.
had that. That's a transmutation spell.
But even some types of magical barring can be picked. It just makes it more difficult. So.
Or you can just use disintegrate and get rid of the whole door.
Yeah, exactly. Identify spell in place / oh no, identify school of magic. That.
You think this is an abjuration. And it's really faint.
Gross. Nasty. It doesn't look like a trap, right, Nimitep?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, I'll go and try and identify it. So if you don't mind moving over a bit there, I'll try and spellcraft it.
Well, it's a spell in place, not a spell
Then I will try
item.
and spell and place it. 42.
You think it's an arcane lock? Nothing you know anything about.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard of it. That's a pretty low level spell.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't cast it. It's
You don't
against my
cast it.
religion,
Your religion.
but my magic religion.
Uh-huh.
Do I think you can break that with like for example, adamantine flail?
I mean, you're pretty sure it can be disabled by normal disable means.
Oh, okay.
Then
Well,
I will attempt it.
there you go, Nematep. Yeah, it's just a lock. You just have to disable it. Try and open the door around the lock.
Okay, you disable the arcane lock.
Yay, good job.
Then I will quickly listen to the door to see if I can hear anything moving around behind it before.
You don't hear anything. You think this door is really thick. In fact, when you look at the seams of the door, you see iron. Like cold iron. Strips of cold iron seem to be sealing this door.
As soon as you said iron, I was thinking, does everybody have cold iron? Okay, then I will open it.
Okay. The door is really heavy to open. You don't need a strength check or
And
anything.
I'll stand aside. Let Raz do it.
It's just takes a lot of effort to get it to unseal from the iron. The cold iron. And it opens up into this chamber. This octagonal room is empty, save for a single sarcophagus at its center. The sarcophagus lid and sides are carved to show depictions of a beautiful woman, her body contorted in pain as numerous spikes pierce her flesh. The walls are carved with images of legions of sickened and plagued souls on their hands and knees, or crying out to the heavens for aid. The north wall depicts a majestic flying city in the sky, with the same beautiful woman floating in the air as she fires upon the sickened mob below with a bow.
So, from the description, oh, it's in the chat, I think, right? So the same beautiful woman is in all these spikes, and they're also the ones that are killing all these sickened people?
That's what it appears.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I look around the room, I guess.
There is nothing in this room except for the sarcophagus.
Except for the sarcophagus, okay.
Suspect that there's a bunch of spikes inside the sarcophagus.
Yeah. It's like one of them Iron Maidens, I think.
Yes.
Well, if the sarcophagus is the only thing here, then do we even want to open it? How much are we willing to, like, bet that this person might be someone who could help us?
It's tough. I mean, it's just as likely that they're driven insane by or
Exactly.
mad by years of.
Well, no, they're
spikes.
they're probably like a dead mummy.
Yeah, undead mummy.
Dead and undead, I guess so.
We could just leave this room to last.
I'm okay
Unless
with
somebody
that.
can detect undead? Life sight?
Well, I can life side, or Raheem can detect evil, right?
Or detect evil, actually, is
We
a bad
might
idea.
want to have like speak with dead too.
I have speak with dead as a one a day with the mask.
I'll try that. I'll detect evil in the room.
You think the sarcophagus is too thick, as you don't seem to be detecting anything beyond inside the sarcophagus. You also
Okay.
don't detect anything in the room.
Yeah, so I'll say, well, I don't detect any evil in here, but the sarcophagus might still contain something evil.
Yeah.
I'll detect magic on the sarcophagus and just see if it's magical.
You don't detect magic on the sarcophagus, but you can't detect anything inside it.
Again, it could be inside, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine leaving this for now.
Sure. I mean, right now, I kind of feel like what we're trying to do is find a way to open that door with no hinges or anything. I'm hoping there's one of these corner rooms has a key of some type, but let's leave
Okay.
it to a rest. Well, I guess it's not
We'll leave that room
rest,
for later.
to her fate for now.
Yeah, I don't think it was a
Oh,
very good
actually,
rest.
is there any distinguishing marks or anything that would lead us, or somebody that has like deep knowledges on such things, to know who that person is or what they might have done?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe in knowledge planes, just looking at the person's artwork and face features and body features, you can maybe take a guess.
Planes. That's curious. It's definitely not my forte.
Sorry,
Yeah,
would you
it's
say
not my
roll
stuff.
knowledge planes? Did you say we can roll a planes knowledge?
Yeah, knowledge planes.
Okay.
You can roll knowledges anytime you want. Like, you can pester your game master. I want to know things. I want to know things. I want to know things. In
Yeah,
fact, game masters would
sure.
love it if you did that, because then they could be like, I'm gonna tell you things. Okay, so after, just kind of going through your knowledges, Pops, you come to the conclusion that this is an outsider, as it appears to look a lot like a div.
We fought one of those.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
we fought one of those before.
Now,
they're
divs,
evil,
there are
aren't they?
many different kinds of divs. It's kind of like a type of devil, so to say. They're not devils,
Sure.
but yeah.
It's a category.
Yeah. It's a race.
It's a fiend.
A fiend. Okay, sure. We got words for that.
Evil outsiders.
We got words. Yeah. And let me see if I can get more specific.
Okay, I feel better about just leaving it in there then.
It's a prerogative. 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 What is a prerogative? Let's give you more information on that div. If I can find it. Prerogatives are spellcasters. Prerogatives are known to carry diseases and spread diseases, such as the bubonic plague and the shakes. They can also give people lustful dreams. Sensual
That's a weird
pairing of
combo.
seduction and destruction, Paracas embody the corruptive nature of unbridled lust.
Well, both whatchamacallit, what do a disease and a bad lover have in common? They both eat you away from the inside very slowly.
Ooh. Raz is insightful.
I'm kind of a smart knoll. Not like intelligence wise, but I've got good wisdom and charisma.
Yeah, you can put two together. All right. Yeah. So a lot of the things that you saw in the paintings kind of represent this type of div.
I will look at this last door here.
Um, it does not seem to be trapped, but a lot like the other one, it seems to be locked.
I'll detect magic just to make sure it's the same thing.
It is indeed the same thing. Nimitep, you fail to disable the arcane lock. By more than 5, but I don't think arcane locks have, like, repercussions, do they? Let's go find
I
out.
don't think so. They don't explode or anything, to my knowledge.
Or do they? Let's find out. If the lock object has a lock, the DC is increased. It's okay. If the subject does not have a lock, the spell just open disabled device. The door open can be open. Yeah, there's no failure. So I guess over time you just keep trying, and then you eventually get the arcane lock. Now this door does not have any writings on it, so it looks just like a normal door.
Yeah, I'm talking with Nematep and the others while she's trying to like pick this lock.
Mm-hmm.
About what?
Well, Raz was thinking, well, with what you said, like this creature is some kind of fiend, like it far outlives a human or whatever, or it's probably immortal. And the writing on the door specifically said that, um, may the traitor fester in life forever, eternally barred from the great beyond. So, with that in mind, I think it's still alive inside of that sarcophagus with all the spikes and stuff. So, Raz is like, maybe we should kill it so that it can go to its
Put it out of its
afterlife.
misery. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me.
I'm just asking the others. That's also true, Nematep. It is kind of like Schrodinger's cat. It both exists and doesn't exist so long as we don't open the sarcophagus. Anyway, that's just Raz's musings.
Okay. Do you open the door?
I do. After listening to the door, just because.
Oh, it's silent. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for this?
The door's like,
Yeah.
take
Boom!
Another door?
Tiny room.
Oh, dang.
Hello,
The broom
tiny room.
closet!
Okay, in this room,
Pull the lever
It's
to open
the-
the other door.
this room, there's nothing in it. Like literally, it's nothing in it. But you do look on the ground and you see a long dead skeleton from perhaps a previous explorer lies crumbled on the floor here. Most of the skeleton's gear has rotted away, but its cape and let me open up the thing. There's a cape on him. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Just a cape still among the bones. That's why you think it's an
I
explorer,
assume it's
perhaps.
magical because it's lasted this long.
Well, the door was locked. How did he get in here and lock the door behind him?
And why was this room put here in the first place when this place was
Yes.
built?
I am very, very suspicious.
Yeah, I'm going to detect magic around the room.
You detect
But I'm also gonna
magic
identify this
in
cape.
the room. You'll have to go in and touch the cape to do that.
I'll have Nimitep hand it to me.
Nimitep, are you
Well,
going
that's
in and
alright.
touching the
first.
cape? Okay.
Well,
Nope,
he's
I'm not entering this room. This room has like red flags all over it.
Then you ain't getting no cape. You do not detect anything in the room, Nimitep.
Okay, that doesn't stop my suspicions.
Do I detect magic in the room on anything other than the cape?
You do. You detect two
Okay.
auras.
I'll concentrate to no location.
Okay. One of the auras is on the cape, and the other one is all about the room.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
And
tell
the
Nimitep
one-
the entire room is magic.
Hold on, let's see here. I'm gonna open something up here.
It's a perfect illusion.
And
I will do school next. Or maybe school came first,
Hold
but
on,
yeah.
let me click on this here. Why does that lead me there? Ooh, okay. Sorry. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. And the spell is strong. You think it's abjuration.
Oh my god, more of abjuration.
I'll pull out a rope and grappling hook and see if I can just fish the corpse out.
There you
Well,
go.
it's only bones. But if you want to try to fish the
Okay.
cape out, then you might.
I will do that.
Okay. Then you do that.
And then hand it to Whizpops.
Okay, I'll identify. I don't know if you want to use that 41 I rolled or else I can roll again.
You'll need to roll spellcraft in order to identify.
Right, I'd rolled it earlier for this.
No, I'll have
And
you
then you're
roll a
like,
new
oh,
one.
you have to go in
When
the
you-
room. Okay, that's fine. 34.
Okay.
Hopefully it's good enough.
You identify this as the cape of the Mounty Bank?
Count of the Monteblanc. It's a-
Mountebank.
Yeah, that's pretty famous. That's a pretty famous item.
On command, this bright and gold cape allows the wearer to use the magic of Dimension Door spell once per day. When he appears, he leaves behind a cloud of smoke, appearing in a similar fashion at his destination.
Yep, it's good.
It doesn't provoke to... You can activate that while you're grappled?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god, that's good. Give it to, I don't know, Johnny or someone.
The
I don't know about Johnny.
Or Raheem.
biggest downside to it is that you can't wear
Can't
resistance
use a
cloak at the
cloak
same time.
resistance, yeah. I
Yeah,
have a
but
plus one
Get the ring.
so I
get the
don't
ring
really
of
want this.
resistance.
Yeah, or you get like a Archmage's robe that gives you resistance bonus as well. That works as
Oh, the
too,
robe
but-
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, this is really cool, but I have a 4 resist, so I don't want it.
Yeah, you lamos.
Plus, I can cast Dim Door anyways.
That's
But
why they
it
make
would
capes
provoke.
cool, because they know you're gonna have a
And it would-
resistance cape, and you have to make this decision.
Well, it's
Yeah, I mean, if we get to town, I
it's
could
always the
look
problem,
into
right?
trading,
You have the
but
items that are just a little bit too important to give up for cool things like this.
This cape can save your life once a day, alright?
and a
Yes.
cloak of resistance can save your life many times every day.
Yes.
But it could also fail many times every day.
But like what with the other one, when with Kepri there, we found a cloak that had the blue feathery wings that came out, and
Oh yeah, the flying, cape of flying.
I actually gave up my cloak of resistance for that. And that was like, super tough choice.
But
Yeah.
I mean, once
You
we
could
get
fly.
to town, we can get a ring of resistance for whoever wants to use this. That's,
Yeah.
I think, the
It's
plan.
true. Right now we
but...
don't have to worry about it, but it's good to know.
Yeah.
So it sounds like this guy
I
just
mean-
dim-doored in and couldn't get out, but then
Maybe.
Well, there's a magic aura about the entire
Yeah.
room. Can I try and identify that aura without
it's a spell
going
in
into
place. Mhm.
Okay. Do. Button. There we go. Oh yeah, I know. Come on, it's Whiz Pops.
All right. This is a permanent dimensional lock, which basically means that if anybody tries to teleport into this dungeon, they'll end up here.
They go here. Oh. That's interesting. So, yeah, let's not worry about it. It's nothing bad for us, but it explains why he's there and why he was stuck.
have
That could have
we
theoretically
not
happened to
teleported
us.
inside here already?
Nope.
We've
tried
teleported to the
dim-dooring?
outside.
You guys walked out every single time you guys exited.
Okay.
Yep, and when
But
we
wait,
came back,
we can't
teleported to
teleport
the
out of
outside.
here?
No.
We did dim door out of here though.
Then maybe
there
I made a
be dim door
mistake,
from here
but
to the
for
desk.
all I can remember is that you guys walked out every single time and then maybe teleported.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I dim doored us from here to this sun plate.
Okay,
thing,
then you made your
but you're saying
saves
that
and you
shouldn't work.
succeeded.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know
Ultimately,
how dimensional. So
wouldn't it
dimensional lock
matter?
is both ways. It's both going in and leaving.
Yes.
We have plenty of means to have gotten out of the
Okay.
room.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's good to know.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you guys do?
But
Someone take the cloak, I guess. You
I
did.
already
Right,
did.
okay. Cool.
This is mine now.
that still leaves us the problem.
Yes.
We can't
We don't know how
past
to
this
get through that
here.
door.
Okay, I want to ask, do you guys
And obviously
leave this
dim
door
door isn't
open
going to
or
help.
closed?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
Leave
In
it
case we need it.
In case somebody accidentally gets teleported there.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're trying to figure out how to get past this door down here.
Why don't we deal with the div and try
Well,
and
that is the
free
last
it,
thing I can think of. Yeah.
free it from this area, and then we can go look. We take another look at the door and see if we can figure something out. I mean, worst
Maybe-
case, I'll blast it with disintegrate.
When I first kind of read the inscription, that was kind of what what I was thinking we should do too. But when you told me that it was a div that's trapped in there, now I'm not so sure we really want to release it after all.
Yeah, I mean, it could be scary.
Well, the only other option we have then is to just try and brute force our way through these double doors down south here, which is fine if that's what we want to do.
Um,
Well, I'm not worried about the div like doing anything to us. I'm just, I don't know. I guess I think the div maybe should just stay trapped there. They're pretty terrible creatures.
To be honest, I kind of agree with you.
Did we search the room?
the div room.
No, the one room down here after we killed all the dudes.
I don't.
I don't
know.
remember if we did.
That was not today.
I'll go back and double check it.
Okay. Well, why don't we?
That's what
this
I'm gonna
room
go
down
do.
here, right. Well, yeah. Why don't we go back to this room and try and refresh our memories and take another look at it and see if we spot anything, and if not, we can try and break down the door.
There is
Technically,
one
no,
other
you guys
potential.
never really did search the room.
That's what I was thinking.
These 6 doors of those guys that were possessing us, we might just need to trap their souls.
We didn't finish those. Yeah.
No,
I
we
think
got
we-
all of them.
No, we did three
I
of
think
them.
the other
We only did three.
The
I
other
think
three
the
are
the only
three
ones
gone.
that were
already-
affecting us.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
the
but
other
we
three
didn't
turned
check out their
into-
rooms.
No, but yeah, I think the other three turned into like specters or whatever, and we
I destroyed them.
Yeah, they turned into the
Dispatched
specters, and
those.
we put them to rest.
So we're searching this room, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the south room. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is this the south room? These are important questions.
Okay, let's see. Massive iron
We don't
double
have a
doors,
compass.
numerous walls, glitter and shine and writhe, swarming with hundreds of strange, glowing scarab beetles that scuttle across the walls. Huh. I don't remember that.
You guys thought it were swarms.
I remember that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wherever the soft home, 1,000 tiny rasping legs and strange. Okay.
I don't wanna be that
You know
close to the
anything about
walls.
this?
Knowledges. Well, as Secret said, I can just roll knowledges.
Raz? Do these
It-
look like
did
No, you
Detect
can
magic
ask
around the
to
room?
knowledge anytime. Like, you don't have to ask your game master for permission to knowledge. You just say, I want to know about this, and then,
Yeah, I want to detect magic around the room. I want to know about
Uh-huh.
these scarab beetles that are scuttling around.
okay. So you guys come into the room and you start inspecting it.
I know a scarab beetle when I see one, and these are scarab beetles.
So what magical effects are currently on Whiz Pops?
Oh God, are you serious?
Yeah, I want to know what you have on you so that I don't clue you into
Okay,
anything.
I have. Yeah, okay, I have everything I get from the mask. Do you want me to go over that? Like immune to disease. I have a constant death watch as a spell-like ability. I have mask can't be divinated on. I have mage armor. I mean, I have everything on the combat tracker. Mage armor, anti blah blah blah. Dark vision. Yeah, it's
Overlap
like
light.
2 hours. That's probably still up. Overland flight is on. Other magical auras on me are my gear. So it's going to be my staff, cloak resistance 4, belt of con strength +2, ring of
You said you have Death
sustenance,
Watch
ring of...
constant? Or is that at
Yes.
will?
That is constant as a spell-like ability from the mask, as the wearer of the mask, so I can detect how healthy creatures are around me. I haven't really
Okay,
used it
that's all
much.
I need then. You notice through the Death Watch method that on the wall, the scarabs reveals that only one of these scarabs is actually alive, and it's not moving.
That's really interesting.
And you do
I
detect magic
on the other
yeah,
stuff.
on the wall where all the scarabs are.
I'll concentrate for school, and then is it spell in place? I assume. In the same roll.
You just think they're illusions? I don't have a spell name, you just know they're illusions.
That's fine. Okay, I'll tell the party that most of the scarabs are illusions. It's just one that's real, and I'll point it out.
They can't see it because all the other moving scarabs are concealing.
Okay, I'll say it's in that area right there.
We'll pick it up.
Well,
It's a scarab, right?
there's like 50 scarabs scuttling all around it that are illusionary, so you're gonna have a hard time picking up the real one. But if you try, then you'll probably get
well,
a save
they're-
against the illusion.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they're illusions.
Yeah,
I
they can
try
try to disbelieve.
touching the wall.
So yeah,
see.
try it.
Okay.
I try touching the wall in that area.
But yeah, I'll say
where
don't
Pops is
fear
pointing.
most all but one are illusionary, so you don't really have much to fear from them.
See, Wiz-Pop's words has given me courage.
All right, Nimitech, you disbelieve in the scarabs, and you're able to identify.
It's not a curse or a disease.
You can
That is true as well.
see, not that they don't disappear when you disbelieve, but you're able to like narrow down on the one that's not moving now that you're fairly confident these aren't real.
I'll say, don't kill it. Bring it over here and let me see it.
Okay, I pick it up.
Okay, you have it.
Does it squirm or move or anything, or is it just still sitting there?
Yeah, its legs like move in the air as it's no longer attached to something. It's like, oh.
Okay.
Bring it
I
here.
was
Bring it
just
here. Let
going
me.
Sure. I'll show it to.
Let me
Wiz-Pops.
see if it's magical. This is most interesting.
Just so
detect
my
magic
plan
on.
is to put it on the doors to see if
You
putting
do
it on the
not
doors opens
detect
them.
magic on the scarab.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look at the door and see if there's any like slot for a scarab to go, because that's how it would work in the stories, the legend stories of old.
Maybe we're just supposed to like huck the thing at the door.
Well, I'll just place it on the door first. I stick
Well,
it to the door.
Okay, how
Yeah,
about you
if there's
guys
anything on the
look
door,
at the
anywhere to put
door
it.
and try to figure it
Yeah,
out?
that's what I'm saying. Let's look at the door first.
Look at it. Okay.
I
don't
prefer
wanna
just
be-
random
So you
trial and
guys
error.
look at the door and you identify that there are no door handles, but where there would be a door handle appears to be a faint etching of a scarab beetle.
There you go. Okay.
Then that's where I stick
Put
it.
the square block in the square hole, put the scarab beetle in the scarab beetle hole. Learned this as a kid. I'll actually kind of step back when you do that and stay. Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
All right. So you got
I'm
this
scared.
live beetle in your hand and you're like, oh, I'm gonna line it up to this thing.
I mean, Nibitep has a scarab beetle necklace or 3, so.
And when you line it up to the impressions, its legs get sucked into these little holes, and the beetle like snaps into this place and then turns into iron.
Oh, neat.
Okay. It's a door handle now.
I wonder if we could have used any scarab beetle for that, because that scarab beetle wasn't magical.
But it was the only one in this room.
True,
Yeah.
but we could have found another, perhaps in like some of the jars and things we found,
You could have summoned one. There's
or
Yeah.
summoned one. Yeah.
yeah, you have
Yeah,
a good
that's
feeling it
interesting.
could have been any, but yeah.
Wiz Pop thinks it's interesting. An interesting way to do a lock. Okay.
And now you have a door handle.
I'll detect magic on the door now that it's become a door.
Okay. You don't detect magic.
Okay. I'll say I can't detect anything on this side. There could be stuff on the other side, but I think you should
I
be able
assume
to
there's
open it
stuff on the
now.
other side.
It's gonna be an empty room. Like
Otherwise, it
tiny
wouldn't be
empty
much of a
room.
door. If it was just a door and a brick wall, then yeah.
I would not be surprised in this dungeon. Honestly, it would not surprise me.
Dungeon. We're in a tomb.
It's in this whatever. We've had door behind door behind door behind door behind. Like, I'm ready for anything.
Okay.
I do one last
So,
sweep to make sure nothing's changed. And then I'll open the door.
I'm ready for
I'll
anything,
open
but
the door with
especially
you.
ready for doors.
Okay.
I hope whatever we fight can get negative levels.
I mean, are you assuming there's something we fight?
I'm assuming if
Maybe
this
it's
is
like
gonna
a
be fight, I
puzzle.
hope I can get negative levels. Cause I'm really low on spells.
Hey, puzzles can give you negative levels.
Hey, there's our compass. It is south. Yay!
Alright. The walls
That
of
was the
this
big reveal.
circular chamber are coated with white plaster. A life-sized statue of an imposing pharaoh has stern face deep in contemplation, and his hands cradling what appears to be an entire city, stands near the southern end of the room. But also, you see a person in here. And when the door opens, they look calmly up at you. And I'm going to give you a
That's good.
picture. The picture might be alarming, but they are
Shaitan?
calmly looking at you.
Hello.
Okay.
Is it our
Is this
Shaitan
another
friend?
div? Oh, yeah, maybe.
You don't know.
He looks kind of genie-like. If he's calm, I'll kind of
I'm
move
not
up and
finished,
try and look
unless
at him.
you want to be impulsive.
okay. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. He calmly looks up at you guys as you open the door, and you see kind of a faint smile. And when she speaks in ancient Osirian, and she says, "I have been waiting your arrival and eagerly anticipating the resulting death, be it mine or yours." And roll initiatives.
Okay.
Okay.
It'd be fine if I just close the door.
Yeah, you can. If
That'd be
you
the
want.
Nizzo maneuver.
The
He'd be like, "Whoops, sorry, wrong door."
Whoops,
Just
sorry.
close it. My bad.
Oh, you guys aren't doing that great. Whizbop's did okay. Alright. I gotta roll for Jean.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard fight. Like,
I'll let
I don't
them
have
come
many
this
to
is
spells
us.
left.
Do you think
I'm
this
not
is the
worried.
keeper of this place? I mean, they want to die just to be released from their contract,
Possible.
which we could do for them.
I don't know. I haven't gotten a look at him yet.
It's certainly possible.
Alright, let me get
I have a strange feeling someone might die this combat.
Wow.
You're not gonna commit suicide,
Doomsayer!
are you?
Doom!
Well, it's because
Yeah,
I
I know,
don't
look
have
at
my
Wiz Pops.
spontaneous spell to resurrect. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I guess it probably won't be Johnny though, at least, so Johnny can resurrect whoever dies.
I don't know. Johnny's death immunity is kind of wearing off here.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, as a full round action, she calmly begins to create an obscuring cloud of dust that surrounds her, and it becomes a vortex of electrically charged dust. And it is
Yep,
20
shut the
feet
door.
high, and it radiates a range of 30 feet. So let me go ahead and make a circle.
Shut the door. Oh no.
And that is
They should implement
its
auras in this game.
I forgot to make it round one here. Okay, round one. Oh, it looks like Johnny beat you guys in initiatives. Raz is a little hurt still, like just a wee bit. So we're
Just a little.
gonna spontaneously convert. I'll have to manually roll. You guys are level 14 still? At 3d8 plus
Yeah.
14.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision. Raz is like a little bit over half, but
So we're gonna
this is a
get
big boss
prestige
fight.
and communal there. Okay, oh, it wasn't the best roll, but 9 plus 14.
25. Wait, 23. Math.
So I get 23 health back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Whiz Pops.
Oh boy. I can't really see this thing that well right now, right? Can I even see it through the
It's
vortex? Do I know what this thing is?
Um,
How can I identify what this
it
creature
is
is?
obscuring. You cannot see through.
Okay. So there's basically no way I can do this. Perfect. We don't need to know what it is. Also, I
Actually,
probably
is it
cannot
obscuring?
use any
Even though it
ranged
says
touch
obscuring,
attacks either.
it actually doesn't say that it blocks vision. Let me check this really quick here. The winds in the area
Oh
are
my
considered a windstorm. Creatures within the vortex. Okay, so it is dusty, but you can still see them. Not like super clearly, so it's not actually like hindering vision per se. So yeah, if you want to try to identify it, it would be planes.
Okay. Do I need to be like over to the side where I can have a better vision, better angle?
Yeah, you can't see through walls.
Yeah. So I'll like move over here and take a look.
Okay.
Planes. God damn it.
Yeah, this is enough to know that this is a black genie. A type of genie, but it's a genie.
Yep. Okay.
Which you don't think
Do I
that's what
know-
you're looking for.
It's not what I'm looking. What do you mean?
You guys are looking for a Shaitan? You were asking earlier, you were thinking this was who you were
Shaitans
looking
are a
for.
type of genie, though.
Right.
Right. This is
But
not
this
a
is.
Shaitan.
I don't think this is
This
it.
is a different type
It's
of
a
genie.
lesser, different type of genie, not a Shaitan genie.
Not a
Okay.
lesser. Not a lesser.
Oh. I'm guessing, but per this like windstorm thing, I'm guessing my ranged touch attacks, like ray attacks, will not work through it, or will be penalized. Is that a good assessment?
You don't know. You can always try and find out.
Should I be ignoring Star Fox's metagaming in chat?
Sorry. I was just looking up win penalties, but I didn't realize. I'll stop.
Oh, you don't know if that's what this is. Yeah, I mean we don't know if that's what this is. Okay. Boy, I'm guessing it's not gonna be good. I'm going to cast haste on the party, as a good wizard should do in a boss fight.
Yay! Utility!
So
Woo!
we be hasty.
Okay.
Um,
What did
yeah,
Johnny do?
I think that's my turn.
Healed
Johnny
Raz.
healed
She healed
Raz.
me.
Wait, how'd she
Okay.
heal from range, or did she move up to touch?
Maybe
She moved up.
Okay, not that I want Johnny to be in the area of danger, but yeah,
Jeez. We're
that's-
teaching
that's
Wizpops to
have
nitpick.
happened. I mean
You
that to me
already
doesn't
had
sound
that.
like nitpicking. That's yeah, and I already was that, but
Is that your turn?
I honestly a lot of this stuff too is I want to make sure I understand how it all works for when I want to GM a game.
Sure.
So I really want to like try and make sure I understand this stuff.
Yeah. After a while, once you become more experienced game master, you start brushing shit off because you start to realize that all this nitpicking and rulesing slows the game down. So sometimes you just ignore things. If players want to bring it up, then they'll bring it up. But sometimes you're just like, whatever. It's
Yeah, I agree
not
with
that big of a
that.
deal.
I agree with that to a certain extent. I don't want to purposefully tell the players wrong things, but there are some obscure rules that if
Is that your
they're
turn?
All right, whose
done
turn is it?
incorrectly, they're not that big of a deal. Yeah, that's my turn.
What are you doing, Nimitep?
Something with their strength.
I think she's
Yeah.
moving into the wind.
You're
She going in? Wow.
You're assuming
Well,
you gotta
Raz
roll something?
said that my UMD for my shield spell.
You did a strength check?
Well, Raz said that he's going to wait here. I'm fine with that. I'll wait for them to come to us.
Yeah.
Did
So
you strength
I
check to
am
shut the
done.
door?
It's an interesting idea.
Because I think that's
It
not a bad
forces-
idea. But
You know what? It forces them to use an action to open it again. Maybe I'll. But then, are they going to sit there buffing? Like we are.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
they might. I mean, you have haste on you, so you can get to it if you wanted to try. Probably, maybe, possibly.
Oh, I could run up there and run back and run up there again if I really wanted to with the movement speed I have now.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be like difficult terrain in the wind or something, or I don't know.
But I am going to wait.
You can always
I'm gonna
delay.
wait. I've already used my standard action using the wand, so I'm good. I'm good to go.
Okay.
I notice I don't have mage armor on me. I think that got dispelled somewhere along the way.
You got it dispelled somewhere along the way, and I don't have another cast of it for you
Okay,
till
that's
tomorrow.
fine. I'm done.
So that's unfortunate.
That's right, I did take your mage armor away.
Yeah, I forgot that they dispelled that, and yeah. I honestly don't need to put it on myself, and I could just use the Pearl of Power to put it on you again, but I didn't do that. But from now on, I could do that.
Oh yeah,
I
the
think I
three
might start
haunts
not
that
mage
haunted you
armoring
guys,
myself.
they could only do it like 3 times in total, so so it's not like they could have kept doing it, but yeah. Raz?
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Hmm.
Do you have a buckler you can pull
I'm
out as a
going
move
to
action?
I'm gonna take one of my Cure Serious Wounds potions
Okay.
out of my handy haversack as a move action, and then I'm gonna drink it.
Okay. Looks like you guys are buffing too.
Oh, we're recovering. We probably should have done it before opening
And
this door.
I
but
can
it's
see this
fine.
thing, right? So I'm gonna call back an ancient Assyriani. Okay, so hold on. Out of character, remind me again. What are we looking for in here? Because even I'm like kind of forgetting.
Are we looking for the Shaitan?
I don't think we're looking for the Shaitan.
That's not why
I don't think we're like
here
looking
specifically.
for it.
We're looking for something else.
It was something to activate the sun disk, right?
Maybe that was it.
Right. You
I
think
don't
you
remember.
need
Like
to
a
find
key?
something to activate. Yeah, you're not entirely sure because
Okay.
this technology is beyond you, but you're certain that you need to find something that activates.
Yeah, this is the cave right by the sun disk.
But
I think
I
there's
call
something
out
here
to
to
the
activate it.
creature. Are you the protector of the key of the sun disk? If you know where it is, then we will grant you the death you seek. And that's my turn.
God, imagine it's just like, oh yes, it's right here. I want to go back to my home plane. Kill me, and he just lets us kill him.
And then,
Imagine
and
that's
then
what
we sense
happens.
motive. We see if they're telling the truth. I know it's an odd
I mean, it's
thing
a good
to ask,
thought, but I just doubt it's gonna work because, yeah, it's a boss, basically.
Let me see if
But-
I'm in.
Oh, maybe there's a diplomacy line.
Sorry, I wasn't done.
Oh.
I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna just move in front of Wiz Pops here.
Yeah, let's make a line here. That way, when it casts its lightning bolt, we all get hit.
Yes.
I'm
and
not
gonna
afraid of lightning
use-
bolt.
I'm gonna use Divine Bond to give my enhance holy property, although that might not do anything in this case.
Do we know if the
and
black
enhance it bonus.
Ginny is evil? Or typically are they evil? They look evil.
That's
That'll
up
be
to
my
you
turn.
to decide.
Okay, so I guess my knowledge check didn't really tell us much of anything, right?
Knowledge checks
my
don't
point.
tell you the alignments of creatures, technically.
Sure. I mean,
They
unless
can.
that
I
creature
mean,
type is
gives you-
always
That's up to a game
evil or
master to
something like
choose,
undead.
but since there's actual spells that like shows alignments, that would be a more accurate way for you. You do know that these
Yeah.
type of genies can be evil, but they're not exclusively evil.
I don't know if this one is. Okay.
Correct.
Cool. And we don't know like any weaknesses or powers or anything it has. Like
Yeah, it's not
My
like an
roll kinda
evil
sucked.
outsider subtype, though. We know that at least. Like that's something
Right.
that knowledge will tell you, because it. So
Right, it's not a subtype. Yeah. So you don't
your
know its
super smite won't work.
personal moral alignments.
that's correct. Yeah. Even if it is evil, I don't get the double smite on it. I could just get regular smite.
and we're not even sure regular smite will work. It could be neutral.
Wait, actually
And
this
we don't
does
know
have the
anything it
evil
does other than
subtype.
this windstorm.
My block didn't say it,
No.
but it does say here. So yeah, you know, it's a evil outsider.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So the
Well, if we know that-
So you would, yeah.
Yeah, these black Ginnies are evil outsiders, then yeah, I'd tell you.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Cool. That makes this more manageable. I'm still really scared for this fight.
Oh,
though.
so we all know that it's a black genie now?
Yeah,
like,
I
out of
told
character?
everyone when I
Earlier.
did my knowledge.
Okay, so I could finally stop, like, yeah, anyway. I ran one of these things for you guys back in Legacy of Fire.
yeah. Its turn. It still looks like it's remaining calm, but all of a sudden, an obscuring cloud
Patient.
starts to appear around it,
Oh,
and
boy.
now you can't see it either. Unless
It doesn't
you
react to
roll
what Raz said at all?
perceptions. No, it does not respond to Raz.
Okay. Damn.
You said roll a perception.
No. I
We have
said
to roll
if
a
you
perception
want
to
to
see
see
it
it,
when
you
we-
have to roll perception during
Okay.
your
Yeah.
turn as a move action.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll launch
Yeah,
some fireballs in there. It'll blow up the mist. Hopefully, it'll be fine.
Other than that,
I think fireball burns mist, right?
Depends on what type of
It's not
mist it
mist,
is.
though.
this isn't mist.
Oh,
This is dust.
I thought you said it was an
Fireball.
obscuring mist, but okay.
No.
Well, fireball should burn dust
This is
too.
no. I'm sorry, but fireball will not do what you want it to do.
It does burn
Damn it.
actual obscuring mist
It
if
does
it's the spell
burn
obscuring mist.
but it
And
doesn't
at
do
this point in
it's
time,
not
you
the
thing, I
can't
guess.
see the creature anymore. Johnny,
But the great thing about fireball is you don't have to target it. Johnny can fireball, right?
no.
Oh. Oh, I guess it's not. Oh, that was Raheem who had the necklace doing the other fireballs. That's right.
I think Johnny.
Johnny has a fireball,
can't
but we
remember.
Yeah,
used
Johnny
Fireball.
can't because she has the fire. The fire.
Yeah, Johnny already
domain.
used fireball.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But she used. Okay.
I can Shield of Faith. Somebody who needs a deflection bonus.
I don't know. Raz or Nimbitep.
I mean, I have a 2 deflection bonus already.
I have 3.
I don't
So
remember
then
what Shield of
no,
Faith's deflection bonus is right now.
it would only be a +4.
Plus four's not
Yeah,
bad.
it'd be a small gain
I mean, that
on
could be good
anybody just
for-
about, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you guys tell me, because I'm the one offering, and I want you to tell your ally what you would
I'll
like.
take it.
Okay.
Yep,
Alright.
give it to the AC tank.
I'll make a thing here.
I'm
for
not
I'm not
sure
an
there's
AC
gonna be
tank.
a lot of 2-hit things, but
I just could use more AC because I actually usually have the lowest.
you don't have the
Let's see.
the
So
mage
this
armor.
lasts 1 minute per level.
I'm singing Imhotep.
Caster level min.
I don't know why I didn't recognize your voice. Oh no. I need some food.
Okay. And you should have your other deflection stuff configured correctly, and it should do its thing.
Well, yeah, it's just in the sheet as +2 deflection in the armor
Yeah, it
class,
should
so
do
that the effect should override it.
Can you suffocate Jennies? Anyways.
Okie dokie. So that's Johnny's turn, and they'll back up here. Whiz pops.
Sure, I don't know what to do. This is so weird. Whatever. I'll toss a spell in there. I'll fireball the room.
Okay.
It'll be fine. I'll blow up all our loot. And I'm just gonna aim it for the center of the room. Although, do I have to be able to see the exact point I want to put it?
You have to see where you're aiming. Yes.
So since it's all obscured from dust, what does that mean?
Oh, I mean, you can aim it into that area.
Yeah, just I can't be super accurate, but I'll aim somewhere in the
Right.
middle of the room.
But it's not
the
like
mist.
a
Okay.
small. It's not like a big room or something. So you have a probable chance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can aim it deep enough in there that it's not going to hit Raz and Imhotep.
Oh yeah. You'll be nowhere near them if you're aiming.
Okay. If you want me to target it for the reflex save, go ahead and do that for me, please.
No, I'll roll the save. What's the DC?
DC is 23.
It saves.
Okay, so it's going to take half of this damage. And then if the dust is considered combustible or an object that can be damaged, it would damage it, but yeah. Otherwise, it takes 18.
I guess we didn't really go over its immunities and stuff, but you know it's immune to electricity and fire.
Oh, well, I probably wouldn't have cast Fireball then. That's why I was asking before. I'm like, I didn't really get any knowledge from my knowledge checks. I didn't know if I just didn't know.
Yeah.
So, can I undo that then?
Yeah, just ask questions. Like, if I forget to tell you something, ask.
Well, I did. I asked, like, 2 rounds or
No,
like 2
be
people's
like,
turns
what is
ago.
its
Did we
weaknesses?
learn
Is it
anything
immune
else?
to anything? Just be more specific, or else I might have glossed over what you were
Okay.
saying. I like direct, blunt
Um,
questions, not very open-ended stuff.
Yeah, I kind of just assumed I didn't know that stuff because my roll was kind of low.
No, you.
Oh my god, please do something.
Jesus.
What do you want me to do?
Anything.
I don't really have any options. Can I roll a perception to try and see it through the dust? I probably don't see it.
Unfortunately, no, you can't see it.
Yep. Well, I will cast Fly on Raheem. Congrats, Raheem. You can fly.
There you go.
Have fun flying through that
Okay.
swirling vortex.
Actually, should have made Raz fly, not Raheem.
I'm not going up there. And then I'm gonna move back here even, and I'm gonna be like floating in the air like a little bit, like 10 feet off the ground or something. Okay. Can't really do much if I can't see it.
Yep. Nimitep?
Arc scale. I look to Raz. Are we still waiting for it to come to us? Or are we taking the fight to it?
So the dust storm itself is not obscuring,
No,
but we
there's
can't
two
see the
different
thing in it.
effects. There's two different
Yeah,
effects.
two effects.
It's now had 2 turns and it has activated 2 different effects. There is a dust vortex that you normally can see through, but then it activated an obscuring cloud. Now you cannot see it. So there are 2 things happening. One's extraordinary, the other's supernatural. So yeah, the longer you guys wait, the harder this might get.
Unless we close the doors, which is what Raz advises.
Okay, I close the door with
Do
my
I know if this thing can only use these abilities? Like, are these abilities that can only do like 1 a day or something like that?
You don't know those type
Or would
of
I not know that?
information.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, our haste is going to be wasted, and I don't have another one, but oh well.
I have a wand.
Okay.
Yeah, close the door. And we test this thing's patience.
Okay, you close the door. How
If
long
it
are you guys
wants-
gonna wait?
If it wants a death so bad, then it'll come to us.
How long do you guys wait?
Unless it's actually not allowed to leave. the
Well,
room.
while we're waiting, I'm going to start preparing some spells that are in some unprepared slots.
You still
So
have unprepared
let's say
slots?
15 minutes.
So
I
we're
have
waiting
You
at
did
least
that
2
last
2
unprepared
minutes.
session.
slots.
Oh, okay.
Did I? I didn't actually put them on my sheet if I did. 'Cause I
Well,
still
okay,
have 2
what
open
Raz
slots.
advises
No, you talked
is
about
we
it and
wait
didn't
for a
do
little
it.
bit here.
And then we didn't, yeah.
You didn't? Oh, okay.
We open the door maybe after 15 minutes and see if it's still in there and still angry and dusty and stuff like that. Or we leave, rest, and prepare to fight this thing. Because that's the benefit of just closing the door. Is now we can fight this on our terms.
I mean, I'm down to rest because I have very few spells left.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I mean, as
If-
far
if-
as spells that are going to be good
Sure.
against it, because it's immune to fire and things like
And
that.
electricity.
Yeah.
That swirling vortex around it, you said, was charged with electricity, so we might want to
Yeah.
bring a resistance
Oh, it
spell
is?
as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
if,
statically charged.
Johnny wants to use her communal resist energy for electricity,
Oh,
that would probably
perfect.
be good.
Sounds like we have a plan.
Yeah, let's just come back.
I'm pretty sure Johnny prepares communal resist.
Yeah, normally.
We don't have to
Okay.
fight this thing right now. Like I said, if it comes
Oh, yeah.
crashing through those doors, then I'm gonna beat the shit out of it, but
Yeah, I don't know if it can. I think it might be like bound there or something.
No, it doesn't come through the doors. Doors never open.
it seems like, with the exception of the doors past the doors, I think we've seen every passage in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm okay with exiting and resting. Did we destroy the dinosaur?
No, not permanently.
Okay, so we might have to be careful on our way out.
Did we not?
I don't think we've destroyed it permanently.
No, we needed a spell that we didn't have on hand.
No, we don't
Or
need
we
the
need to
spell. We
Also,
just have
we
to
need
put
to-
the statue on the
We
thing.
need to put the thingy on the
Yeah,
thingy.
but we never did that.
don't need
so...
the hallow. That's what
Yeah, but
we
we
asked
never
about
did
last
that.
time. Okay, I thought
So
we
as
probably
we
just
go
called Devin and
out,
did it,
I'll be the
but
one
yeah.
to go out first, just in case.
Okay, yeah, we should probably do that before. And then,
So we're
if
not
it's a
spending
new
the 50
day,
minutes
do we?
or whatever here, right? To prepare
Yeah, I don't
spells, we're
think
just
we
leaving.
are.
Okay, that means I still at least have my divine bond up as we go here. So if it did respawn while we were in the tomb, I'll have that at least.
We have to do the holy water thing again, right? To get back in here the next
So
day.
you guys are going through the hallway. How do you suppose you're doing that?
The
With our eyes closed.
hallway.
Through the eyes closed hallway?
The eye gouging hallway. Yeah, I'll blind myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need to remind you that that is there.
Or get
Yeah,
really
unless
angry.
otherwise noted, I think we'll be doing that unless something changes where it's like, oh, there's an enemy here or something.
Oh, I'm gonna ask every single time.
Okay. So I know Dim Door probably isn't a good spell to use in this dungeon now.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that's okay. We can get in and out without dimension door.
It'll actually,
Raz,
oddly enough, it'll get us.
you take
back
a
to the
step
actually,
room.
the
out.
door's open. Actually, it's not bad, yeah.
and guess who? You look to your left.
All right, I'm ready to fight this thing.
And you see a very familiar creature.
Yeah, I'm assuming our haste is worn out now, too,
Boy, has
unfortunately.
it.
The haze is probably worn off.
Go ahead and roll initiatives.
Yeah.
If we're just leaving, we could.
We could
teleport
just
away
beat
from
it.
This guy
But
Or run.
we could kill
Well-
it
permanently.
and then put the thing on its pedestal, maybe, and
I
that
think
would
the
Yeah,
thing
we
needs
should
to
do
be on the
that.
Finish it off.
pedestal
I think the pedal-
before you finish it
Yeah.
off.
We can
Oh,
split
okay.
the party. And have someone
we-
do
we
it while
could,
the other rest of the party kills it.
We could do a fighting retreat.
Let me guess, Johnny and you.
Yeah, this will be fine. I mean, or we can just, teleport it away or something.
Okay,
Make it someone else's problem. Teleport to Magnamar. Let them deal with it.
How exactly are you gonna teleport it over?
It's joke.
Oh, okay. Nimita,
Okay.
round 1. Oh, I guess I
don't
didn't reveal the
see-
second. Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
It's invisible. Hey, you still can fly, Raheem. You got that going for you.
Yeah, that would still be up too.
Yay!
Okay. I run over there.
Okie dokie. Oh, look who gets to go before everybody. Oh shit, look who has a target.
Before everybody?
Well, I mean, it's not like you hit it or anything. Alright, let's go. It has a chance. It's got some high rolls. It's
Yes, it does.
It
and
has
I,
a
I
chance.
don't have some things up that I
yeah.
usually do, so.
Let me just check and see if there are anything I'd like to add to this lovely attack. Such as power attack. There we go. Okay, we're gonna powerfully attack you. Let me adjust my number.
Pretty sure he's taking more than a -1 and for his
As,
power attack.
I said I had to edit
Yeah,
it.
mine's 5.
Jesus.
Damage 10.
Oh.
Just
Okay,
because
I
I
need to see it in
pull,
chat.
just because I pull an effect and you guys see the numbers doesn't mean that's what the actual numbers are. Okay, so like whenever you guys read that, don't assume We don't even need to talk about it. I'm probably making adjustments. Full round. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, there we go.
So we got a bite and a
You're
claw
gonna get beat up.
that hit, but I'm gonna go ahead and it's going to burst of vengeance and take an additional attack. So we're gonna do another bite as well. There we go. Okay, so 2 bites and a claw.
Oh boy. Yep, that's bad. Oh my god.
Fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's
Don't panic.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the last time it's going to hit me.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it?
And it only hit me by 1 point.
And I'm going
Like,
to
oh,
so close.
grab you with my bite. Ooh, we succeeded.
Yeah, this
Just a
is
sec.
bad.
Because my improved grapple works on that. Let's see if it's enough. My CMD versus grapple is actually 37.
Then
So
it
it's
still
got
hits.
So it's
lucky on all
close.
its rolls. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Now you guys are grappled.
It's okay, I got you, Nevatep. I'm gonna come beat the shit out of it.
Alright, Raz?
I've got
I'm
it
gonna
right
get
where we want
angry.
it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. And you've even debuffed it for us too.
Mmm.
Look at that
I'm
debuff. It's grappled
worried.
now. It's easier to hit.
I'm so worried.
You worry too much.
It's an old man's.
He does
Uh.
worry a lot. Alright,
Alright, I pull out my whatchamacallit.
So you're good there.
Yep, I
I
pull
mean,
out
did
the
106
great
damage
sword.
in 1 round.
I mean, I can do that.
I know you can, but it's scary when an evil enemy creature can do the same thing back. Oh, you hit on an 8. That's pretty good.
This thing had really low AC, if you remember.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I smack
remember.
it.
I remember it's made of bones, and I'm gonna bone shatter it.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Raheem?
You have fly, so you can
See,
fly
I have
60
fly,
feet.
so I can. Well, shorter than that because I have heavy armor.
Oh, heavy armor affects
Um,
fly speed? Damn, I didn't know that.
Sure does. So that'd be like a single move action right there. But that's fine. That gets me close enough to at least use Aura of Justice. So I'm giving Raz and Nematep smites that they can use as long as they use them before as a free action before my next turn. And
Alright.
I'll use my own from the aura as well. So I'm smiting
That gives a small deflection
Surret.
bonus, too.
It does actually.
Probably doesn't
Plus
matter.
5 deflection bonus.
Oh, plus 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Include that.
So yeah. That'll be my turn. It's a standard action, activate the aura.
Cool. Okay, Wisp Pops.
Okay, I'm gonna fly out here and fly up into the air like 10 more feet once I get out here. And then I'm gonna bone shatter this guy. The bony boy. Cast button. It has SR.
No, I think you just made it save.
Or no, it made save. Never mind. So it takes half.
Okay.
I was in prep mode. Let me fix this. Okay. So it will take half of this, and it will be fatigued.
There you
So
go.
it took
Fatigue
you
is
53,
nice.
that's good.
Fatigue undead?
It's
That's
immune to
an-
fatigue.
Then,
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
that's right.
yeah. Oh, it looks like it didn't even do it anyway, so that's fine. Cool. That is my turn.
Okay, Johnny.
Oh, because it untargeted, that's why. Yeah, okay.
Johnny probably has to double move.
Yeah, gonna double move out.
But you're in a spot now where Johnny could move and cast Breath of Life if needed next turn.
So that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Round
Or heal
2,
if
Nimitep.
Nimitep can.
I mean,
Just
Nimitep has
grapple.
a +5 deflection bonus now
Okay.
instead of like 2 or whatever it was.
Well, she hasn't
What
activated.
does the smite do?
When you
As a free action, you can get my smite basically. It'll give you my character level to damage, my charisma bonus to hit, and my charisma bonus to deflection. So you'll get a +5 deflection bonus. Like basically, I just put my smite buffs on you if you smite it.
So that's +5 deflection, +14 damage.
Yep, and +5 to
And
attack. And the
plus
first
5.
attack you do against it will be an additional plus.
He can
14
put an
damage.
effect
Plus
on
14
you
for Mega
if you
Smite.
do it.
I got an effect I'm going to put on you, yeah. So if you want to use it on this thing, which I'm assuming you do, I'll just put the
I
effect
do,
on you.
yeah. Right now,
Okay.
I'll use it.
There you go.
Haha.
It's like 3 different effects, but yeah. I have to have them separate because the deflection of bonus only applies for this thing, but it's the only thing we're fighting,
Right.
so.
Okay.
So and then the one that just damage 14 by itself falls off after the first attack on its own. So I have it configured to do that.
Okay, so you're fighting defensively.
Yeah.
She's turned on all the buffs.
Oh, the bird.
Yeah, that helps your CMD too. Makes it so it'll be harder for it to maintain the grapple.
That's right.
If it tries to maintain its grapple, it might just drop you and full around you.
So, as weird as this sounds,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to leg sweep it because that doesn't
Can
require the use of my
you
arms.
do that while grappled? In its mouth?
Up to you, but the grapple condition just says you can't do anything that requires 2 hands to accomplish.
She had to say anything about feet.
I'm willing to go with
It's-
whatever you decide.
Yeah, you're the arbiter, but she is a monk. And level 14.
She is a monk in this bone dinosaur's mouth. Maybe he maneuvers so the mouth is near its feet.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like it's swallowed Nematep yet. That's next round.
Yeah, I mean, its head had to go
Or next
down
turn,
to
rather.
grab Nimitep, so Nimitep maybe is close to its feet to leg sweep it.
I think
Maybe.
technically Nematep is still on the ground right now.
Okay, so that you
Can
know,
you make
this just
combat
means that my
maneuver
attack is
checks while you're grappled? Is my ultimate question.
Yes.
Then yes, you
Yeah.
can do it.
Okay. So all
It's
that
just at a
means is that
penalty.
its first attack is going to be at.
Oh
its
right,
flat
yeah,
face.
you're gonna have the penalties. Yeah, the grappled penalties.
That's
Okay.
right. I'm getting a grapple penalty to this attack, but I'm also getting the smite bonuses and
Yeah.
stuff. so-
Mhm.
Okay, is this a effect or modifier for flat-footed?
Now,
Flat-footed, got it. Right here.
also, tripping it isn't going
Modifier.
to get you out of its grapple. You will still
It's
be
not a
grappled,
trip.
even if it.
Yeah, this is the monk
It's a style strike.
style maneuver. Yeah, style strike.
Right, but it's a trip effect, so even if you knock it prone, you will still be in its mouth.
No, it's just
Okay.
you
I'm
make an
not.
attack
I'm not
versus
going to be
flat foot.
knocking it prone, but yes.
Well, that's what leg sweep says it does.
Oh, then I apologize. Maybe I said the wrong one.
It says monk can take a free trip attack. This trip
Then
attempt.
that's my mistake.
Okay.
It's
She's doing the one
It's roundhouse kick,
that
right?
Flatfoots it.
I think it's the roundhouse kick is which one that is
A
actually.
flat foot? Let me see somewhere. It says flat footed anywhere.
Style strike spin kick.
Yeah, roundhouse kick.
Spin
Exactly.
kick, yeah. Okay, here we go. Against its flat footed. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
Yeah,
why are you trying to trip it? Like, I guess. I mean,
apologize.
yeah, like, sure.
But you are correct. Even if I did somehow weirdly manage to trip it, that does not break its grapple.
Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to envision
Okay,
this,
here I
like
go.
you're in its mouth and it's like "Rah," trying to chew on you, and somehow your leg trips it, and I'm like, this is weird.
So this is the first
It's pretty
attack.
awesome.
Well, look how far back its legs are from the mouth area, you know?
Okay, I
Right, but
on the
Nimitep's 5 feet away from it, so I have to imagine that he's near its legs and it had to like reach its neck way down closer to its legs to grab him.
Maybe.
Because this is a smite, does this also ignore all DR like yours?
That's
does.
correct. Yes, it does. There's no way for me to configure that though, so
That's fine. I'll just add 5 more to the damage.
Okay, so here's the damage.
Yeah, you think maybe like twisting its neck and causing its imbalance or something, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
That could work. That would make more sense. It's just leg sweep, you know, the name of the.
Yeah.
Anyways, her leg extends out like what is it? The extend arm. What is that spell?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Long arm,
Long arm, yeah, like
Yeah.
long leg.
but long legs.
Okay, then my second attack.
there's like
a
the
flurry?
aberrant bloodline gives you an ability that does that. I think it stacks with it, so you can be like, I got
Oh, you
big
missed?
long 20-foot
Ooh.
noodly arms. Woo.
It's just be a
I'm going
creepy
to
person.
spend a key point.
You're like
I
a
love
toon
playing
character?
Temperate Sorceress.
Yeah, you're like a toon character.
Was it like Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit?
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing too is this Aura Justice Smite only lasts for 10 minutes instead of indefinitely like normal Smite Evil.
Very good.
Only
For
10
1 minute
minutes.
rather.
Oh,
not
no.
10 minutes. 10 rounds, I mean. 10 rounds. So it's 1 minute.
That was
But
not
yeah.
a sneak attack. So you can remove 5 points of damage from that.
But it had
Or
DR,
just
so it'll
don't
just keep
add the
it.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just don't
then
have the
it works.
damage from,
Okay.
from the ignoring DR part.
And then my last attack.
Yes, we figured it out.
Okay. That is all of my attacks.
Okay. I'm gonna swallow you! But first I'm gonna maintain my grip. And I do!
Aw, that's
Ooh,
really
that
high
might do
roll.
it.
Okay, 1 sec.
You got an ability?
So my defense, this says my defense is +8, plus my improved grapple.
It rolled a 45.
Yeah, and my defense is 43.
Dang.
And you only
Did
get a
that
+2 from your
include-
grapple.
Did that include the deflection bonus, though?
I think that's part of that +8.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
but remember, you already have a deflection bonus, so it's not gonna, it's just gonna override it.
Oh, that's right.
And I think the difference is only 2. So I think it
only you
either
had that
met it right on the
armor.
dot, or it was very, like, close. Because if you're only getting 2 more deflection bonus from Raheem's Smite, then your combat move defense is 45.
Okay, so this is a
Oh, right,
free action.
my
to
shield bonus doesn't apply to this. That's right. That's why I was confused. Got it.
So I don't
So,
have
as I pointed out, it was close.
this damage.
Yeah, I thought you had a pretty good
dice.
chance of actually avoiding.
We're gonna
I mean, it
roll
rolled really
Swallowed
high
it.
there, right?
2d8
Yeah, that's a really high roll.
plus 21. You're gonna take 32 points of damage as you are now in its
Uh,
belly.
I think that kills me.
You're dead. Yeah.
It might not kill you.
No, it
No, it does.
does. Because he's at -20. If you hover over the bar on the combat track, you can see exact health numbers.
He didn't adjust his health yet.
I found out.
Not yet.
Well,
but
yeah,
I mean,
but I did the
Yeah.
math of
Oh,
12
you
minus
did,
32
yeah.
is -20.
Oh, I thought you did damage to me. I was waiting for that to show up.
Pathfinder.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't have it configured.
it doesn't have the swallow hole configured.
Yeah.
It's fine. We have a cleric. It's fine.
Just
Well, we actually
somebody
still have
cut
the
open
chance too
stomach.
to
Yeah.
Breath of Life. Yeah, you just got to kill this thing.
Yeah,
right
that's what I'm
now.
saying.
I'm
yeah, we have a
I'm
cleric.
probably going to kill
That's
this
what I'm saying.
thing on my turn.
The other
Okay.
really cool thing, Pluto, if I had my spell, is I could temporarily resurrect someone, and then they could be Breath of Life
It
whenever
still
they die
gets
from that.
to.
And mine doesn't have to be on the next round.
It is
Grapple
going
check
to
is usually its action.
5-foot step.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, haha. That's cute.
Yeah, I just want to move a little bit. It's like, ah, yeah, I got something in my stomach. Rah.
Such its legs, yeah. Alright, Raheem, smite
Oh,
me
did
up.
it swallow him?
You got it.
Yeah, Nimitep got swallowed.
Then we can't Breath of Life Nimitep.
Not until you get
I'll
it out of
just
the
cut him
I'm
stomach.
out.
actually saying we just, yeah.
Just
destroy
kill it. We just kill it right now. Then
I'm going to,
Because-
yeah, unless I get like 3
we
ones,
still
I'm going to
can't get it out of
obliterate
the
this thing.
Stomach. Well, actually, no, it'll
It-
disappear. We can.
It
Okay.
conveniently turns to dust when it dies.
It does.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
It does conveniently
Oh,
turn to dust.
man. Okay, Raz. How close
All right,
can you
you
get?
hit.
it's gonna
Hit on the
die
5
this
is good.
round. Like, there's no
That's
way
the
it doesn't
first one.
die this round.
And that's a hit. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You're hitting
I
Nimitep
know
now.
what we're
Stop it.
capable
Stop
of.
it.
Or Raz, did you
Stop!
use
Stop!
the Mega
It's
Smite?
already dead.
I did.
Oh yeah. Okay, Pluto put it on you. Perfect. Alright, go Johnny, be the hero. Derek's not here, but Johnny gets to be the hero.
Yeah, I guess Johnny will go up during his turn, and we have Breath of Life.
Breath of Life. I
I
think Johnny
sure
has
hope
Breath of
so.
Life. I hope so.
God. Let's go look. All right, here we go. What?
I'm
level
pretty
is it?
sure Johnny
5?
does. Yeah.
I think it's
From the
a. I
healing
think it's
domain.
a domain spell, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh.
I
There
know
should be
heal is a
plenty.
domain spell as well from the healing domain, which is a pretty good domain spell to have. I mean,
Healers
Yeah,
plus.
I'm-
The
You
healing
can do-
domain is a great one, yeah.
yeah.
It's domain power stacks with
It's in the domain power healing.
domain spells.
We think it is.
Well, he might
But
have,
we're
he
not
might have
sure.
that spell as a domain spell, but I'm not sure.
I don't see it on his spell list.
I don't know what Derek's got prepared.
And I don't want to assume we.
Oh my
know,
gosh.
So let's go look at the cleric domain healing.
Breath of Life, yeah, 5th level. In the
And
healing
it's not
domain.
prepared. It is in the healing domain.
What did he?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Is
did he prepare for his domain spell for 5th level? Did he do like Wall of Fire or something?
Did you do the fire one?
Or whatever the.
He has
That's
2
weird.
greater commands and 3 pillars of life.
Which means
So that
it
means
would
he
have to
didn't
be
prepare a
Fire
domain
Shield
spell.
or Breath of Life. It's Fire Shield or Breath of Life. That's what he has to have for 5th level domain.
He might not have, like, put down which one of those domain spells he has for that day. But
I don't
he
know
has
why
to have
anyone would
one
take
of
Fire
them.
Shield over Breath of
One
Life
or the
at any
other.
point in their life. Like that, there's no
Yeah.
reason to ever have Fire Shield over Breath of Life. So
Every day you
I
get
sure
one
hope-
of those.
Okay.
yeah.
Then we will go ahead and assume it was Breath of Life.
Yeah, it's like, it's not an option for clerics to, like, leave that domain thing open. You have to take one of them each day.
Yeah. It's just he doesn't have Breath of Life on his thing, but he does have the Fire Shield on there. So
He
it looks
does.
like
Oh well, maybe he prepared Fire Shield then.
Well, it's not in a prepared slot, but he has it written in as a spell, where Breath of Life is not on here.
Oh,
So it's more likely that he has
That's
Fire Shield,
strange.
but we're gonna say today it's Breath of Life.
yeah, he shouldn't have Fire Shield.
You guys
Well, I
can
mean,
maybe
Breath of
talk
Life.
to him about that.
Yeah, we need to have a talk.
Yeah, I'll let someone else.
I'm not
do
gonna
it. Last
tell him
time
what
I
he
tried
should and
to
shouldn't
help him,
prepare.
No, just
He
recommend.
didn't
We'll be like,
appreciate
friends,
it.
friends don't let friends prepare Shield of Fire
Fire,
over Breath of Life.
Fire Shield over. Breath
But,
of Life,
like-
yeah.
But see,
We
Yeah.
he's
got
not
intervention
here, so the way he plays the character might have affected things.
Yeah, might have.
I see reasons to hold a Fire Shield instead of Breath of Life if you're going a melee
Yeah.
character. And he does go melee.
So,
Yeah, but he
He
hasn't
does.
used it a single time.
does anybody know the
You're
dice
right.
for Breath of Life? Or do I need to open that up?
Yes, it's 5d8 plus 14.
5d6,
Okay.
5d8, yeah,
5d8 plus what?
5.
14.
Plus 14
Character
because it's
level.
character level.
Oh, character level. Okay, I set that as character level.
And as long as that brings Nematep back into HP that she would have
Yeah.
while she's alive, then it revives her.
It's guaranteed to.
As long as this thing turns to dust as soon as it's destroyed,
That was a
it
very
doesn't like
small
take
number.
a round. Was it 21 or 20?
No, it's 33. Still seems. It seems.
Oh,
Yeah,
small.
you're
It
fine.
was
Yeah.
enough though.
Yeah.
It was enough though.
I mean,
That brings
what's
me over to
average
consciousness
is
again.
I'm just
4.5
used to
times 8.
Kudu's Breath of Life. You know what I'm
36
saying?
plus. Average should have
Oh
been
yeah,
50.
hers is different.
Hers is different.
Did I do that math wrong?
Huh?
The average heal should have been 50.
I don't really care. Okay, Nimitep,
I
you're alive.
Do you think that I get some negative levels from that?
Yes.
You get one temporary negative level that lasts for 1 day.
From Breath. Yeah, it's
Oh.
not bad at all.
Yeah, you're fine.
Not that big a deal.
I'm okay.
Yep, I pull you out of all the dust and sand.
So dusty.
Let me remove the smite.
Okay, so
You gave that thing some hell of a kicks though.
we have to do the holy water thing again. We have to do the statue thing again, but first we probably just need to rest. Or do we want to go do the statue now before the next day?
Does the statue thing actually matter, like, right now?
I guess not.
Well,
We
this thing
have
comes
to like
back
go.
in what 1 to 4 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it could show up
So
really
we'll
quickly.
be here
So I don't think
tomorrow.
we're gonna get back.
Either way.
Yeah, let's go rest, and then we'll put this thing statue on the pedestal or whatever. That way, when we come back here, we kill it for good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
was saying
could
we could do it now.
Spend the
before
rest of
we
the day
rest.
traveling over there and rest near the
Because we have to do the holy water in the morning before noon.
It's probably a good idea to
Yeah.
rest over near there anyway, so somebody doesn't just come along and take the torch off
Yeah.
the thing anyway.
Okay, so let's do that. We'll travel over to the pedestal place, which I don't remember where that is. I think I might have missed.
But
that
we're not
session.
sleeping in the place.
No, we'll sleep near it.
Okay, outside of the slave trenches.
Sure, but we probably like right now. It's probably around.
it's on the
noon
edge.
time, if
It's
that.
on the edge. It's 3.
Oh, is
according
it?
to
Okay.
chat log.
Yeah.
But
Because yeah, this
we
is
have some
also near
time.
the edge of the trenches anyway. It's near T.
Near T. Okay. Hey, near T.
Let me give you guys some
So
tips.
probably like
Maybe it was over here.
I don't have
remember.
another
It's
math fly
somewhere
ready,
on this side of the
so-
map.
yeah. Let's.
I don't have a
well,
teleport. I
let's,
can.
We
Yeah.
basically want to go there.
Yeah, we gotta go on foot. There's.
We're just
I
gonna
don't
spend the
have
rest
any
of the
way
day walking.
Oh, well, we have the sandboat. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my boat.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna order
If
food.
we-
Now's a good like 2 minute
you
break
spend
time.
a couple hours to get over and
Oh yeah,
see
we
the
spent
other
quite a few
area.
hours.
And you guys go in, you put the thing on the pedestal. Nothing interrupts you guys as you're doing all of that.
Okay.
I'm guessing you're putting the statue on the pedestal today. Yes.
Yeah, there's no reason
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
to.
Okay. All right. So you guys do that, and then you're gonna go camp somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the diamond is, away from the slave trenches.
You're still close to the slave trenches. You guys know that there's something that flies around in the evening. Are you certain you want to stay here?
No, if that's too close, then we're gonna keep going further off the map.
Okay, you're gonna go far enough to where you're not in sight of any aerial things, perhaps.
Yes, or wherever else we can find like shelter, or, like something that shields us.
Okay,
Wherever
do
it
you
looks like a good place to
wanna
put up
roll
camp.
a survival and see if you can find a good spot?
Sure.
Does anybody want to help, Raz? This place seems very barren. There's not enough coverage.
I mean, I'm not very good at survival.
Oh, there you go. Nimatep. She spots a little cave-like rock area. A big rock that's kind of like overlapping a little area, and it kind of makes it like a cave-like. A nice shadow under there.
Yeah, and
It's like
once
a
we do, I
rock
use
art.
my scepter thing to create a big old pavilion tent with lots of comforts and luxury.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, it's like
Wait, how many
the
times can you do
the.
that?
You just continue to do it, can't you?
Is it infinite uses?
What are you asking?
The Rod of Splendor lets me do this, let's see, once per week. But I mean, it'll just stay here.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, this will be our camp spot. That missing thing, I was ordering food. I heard we put the thing on the pedestal, nothing happened, and now I assume we're making camp.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably wandered out in the sand or used the sand boat to move away from the
Wandered
slave
out.
trenches.
I get
Yeah.
it.
Yep, Bars. My sandy boat.
Okay. I need to look at spells. Do I know if that Black Jenny thing had any weaknesses? Weakness of water or something?
Let me get that thing up here.
I don't know what. It's immune to electric and fire. No lightning bolt.
I'm gonna have to try to locate its sheet here, because I closed all that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Let's see here. You know that it's vulnerable to recitation.
I don't know what that word means. Oh, recitation?
You know,
Like
Recitation?
yes,
resurrection?
recitation.
Oh, okay, okay. So basically, like spells that bring it back to life,
No, that's not what recitation means.
right? Like,
Do you
if
know
you
what?
recitate
Do you know what
someone, you're bringing them back
citations
to life.
are?
Citations, like if you get a ticket, that's a citation.
Close. If you recite something, what are you doing?
You're saying it. You're like reading poetry.
Exactly. It's vulnerable to recitation.
What? What does that even mean?
Ask your game master.
Game Master, what does that even mean?
Um,
Are there spells that you read poetry at people?
no, he's that's not what it is. Okay. What it means is, as cursed genies of evil and chaos, black jinn are strangely susceptible to recitation of certain holy tracts belonging to good or lawful deities of philosophies. So kind of what he said, but not so much poetic, but more
So like
philosophical.
if I pull out the Birth of Light and Truth and start reading from it, that might be something that would be effective against him.
These include the spells Dictum and Holy Word, but also forceful recitations of non-magical holy ceremonizing.
Right.
If
So
a
that'd be the opposite
cleric
of
or
saying.
a paladin of lawful or good deity succeeds at an opposed knowledge religion check against the Black Genie's knowledge religion check as a standard action, the Black Genie must do a fortitude save or be instantly destroyed.
Interesting.
That's something
Yep.
I wish I knew earlier.
That
Okay.
would have been pretty cool if I had
Your
if I
roll
had
was
more
really
rings in
low,
knowledge religion.
yes, but you should have known the immunities and whatnot. But like fine details and stuff, it requires a little bit more time to recall these type of things.
Okay. Okay, but it's not like vulnerable to like water or cold or something. It's
No, it's
vulnerable
even
to
better
the
than
holy
that.
word.
You could
The-
preach
that-
at
Have you
it
heard
and
the word?
basically destroy.
Yeah, I don't think my knowledge religion is gonna like I only have a
This is
+2
like where an
knowledge to it.
evangelist is like
Yeah,
super useful.
But it's kind of like a dismissal
But
of
you
like
can get your intelligence up,
you don't have a
and it'll
great
get
chance,
that knowledge
but
up.
No, as long as you have a higher
I
knowledge,
could, yeah.
you can basically force the save.
unfortunately I can't because I'm not a cleric or paladin. But otherwise I would have a really good
what's-
chance
But you
of
have a
beating
cleric
it.
What's
and a
Johnny's knowledge
paladin.
religion? Yeah.
Sure,
No,
but
it's
they
just
also
the
don't have like
word.
a +20 something knowledge religion like I do.
Plus,
Plus
plus,
12.
Yeah, so it's a little
there's
better than
nothing
mine,
that
but
says
not
you
by
can't
much.
keep doing this.
Mine's
Yeah.
+27. But yeah,
It's probably faster to just smite it though.
it's probably faster to just kill it. Yeah, we know it's an evil outsider. But that's really
I
interesting. I
mean-
like that's flavor.
If I'd been doing the
What are
paladin
those
archetype that
spells
gets
that
more
said
skill ranks, though,
dictum?
I probably would have better
Like maybe
skill
Johnny
ranks.
wants. I'll tell
I might have had a
Johnny, and
higher
she
knowledge
could
religion in that case. And then
she
I
could
would have been
maybe
able to.
prepare these spells. I don't know.
I like the idea, like the flavor of it. I don't think that my character's able to pull it off. Like
Mhm.
I don't think he knows enough knowledge religion to like do that.
And then some
Yeah.
things that perhaps you guys are spending more time thinking about this creature and its ability. You think that that dust vortex that it created, you will take electricity damage, quite a bit of it, if you stay within it at the end of your turn. And that it can do that obscuring cloud anytime it wants to. So there's a
Okay.
likeliness that you're going to have to like somehow deal with that
But
obscurity, the not being able to see
yeah.
it. And then a couple other things that you think that it might be able to do is you think that the reason why they create these dust vortexes is it allows it to freely move in it without being hindered,
Like
unlike you would be hindered. So it's not
Move as like a-
strong winds to it, it's just strong winds to you.
okay.
So it can charge and stuff like that in it where you could not,
Okay.
among other things.
Yeah. So definitely, I'll tell Johnny like to we'll probably want communal resist energy. I don't. There's like holy word and dictum were the spells that were mentioned. I don't know if that's something Johnny would want to prepare, but I'll let her know in case she does want to. But I'm not
Honestly,
asking
You
her
tell
I
to
would
me.
change her
love
spells.
just to see Johnny just reciting holy scripture to it.
What about Raheem?
Raheem too.
Raheem
You
doesn't
can
have
think about
spell casting.
I don't need
Oh,
that
knowledge
cast.
religion.
Like, I have. I mean, like
you can
I
do the
technically
knowledge
can do the
religion
other
check,
part of it.
sure,
I would
but-
just
I don't think I'd be very
hate
good at
to
it.
role play the person who's gone in something like this if somebody else has the
Yeah, I'm saying that
opportunity.
there are spells that you mentioned where no one else can cast those spells but Johnny.
Right, and I'm asking, do you
No,
want
I
me
don't
to
think this
bring
was
those?
can
So
because
you
it says
guys
that
tell
cleric
me.
or paladin can do it.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
that's
the
right. It's only
spells,
cleric
not the knowledge religion. There's two things, right?
No.
There's you can cast spells that it's weak to that I don't know what they do yet because I haven't looked them up, and then it's weak to those spells, or you can do the knowledge religion check. And I think it was a
So,
DC
what
20,
we
which is
should
pretty low, so
do
it probably won't work anyways, even if you do beat it.
is we go level up, find a way to level up first before we go fight it, and Whizbox
Oh,
takes one
jeez.
level of cleric.
What? I'm not good or
Because
lawful.
he has the intelligence.
I'm not good or lawful to do it though.
No, you
have to be
just
good
need
or
to
lawful.
follow a good or lawful deity. So as long as you're neutral, you can worship.
Yeah,
Oh
your
my
DD has to
God.
be
You
good.
know, you
No,
can.
there's zero chance that I take anything other than wizard at 15. Spell perfection.
You could be a neutral cleric of Saren Ray, technically.
No. Nope.
Okay,
You know
so the
you
only
want to
thing I
convert.
think that we absolutely want from Johnny today is that communal protection against electricity.
Yeah, for sure we want that, which I think is already prepared. And then I don't know what the other spells do, but if you want to do it secret, you can. I don't care, really. I think we can take
I
this
don't
thing
even
without
think.
Johnny.
I don't even think that you need to stare at the sun to become a cleric of Saren Ray. So
You had to. Or is that only for
I'm not a
paladins?
clearic. Yeah, this is for paladins. That's just my
Oh,
order of
okay.
paladins. We had to do that. I don't think.
So
I'll
I would
prepare
just
Mass
say that
Fly so we can fly
load
to the
Johnny up
place.
with all the other spells that Derek had with it, save for communal protection. We want that for sure.
Communal resist, you mean?
Communal resist, yeah. The
I think
rest of
Johnny
their
prepares
spells
Either
are
one
fine.
would be
anyway, a
fine,
lot.
but
Yeah, I think Johnny prepares that anyway, because I remember Dirk's had her cast that a few
I
times.
hate to be like this, but we're gonna take a short break as I change his spell list and add some spells to his
Sure.
list because it's bad. It's not
That's
very
totally
good.
fine. I'm gonna go get some cereal.
Okay.
I mean, we've known this, but it doesn't matter because he's a full cleric who can convert to healing or channel. Like he has lots of things he
I'm
can
just
do,
gonna give him some
even if his
more
spell choices
options
are
here.
suboptimal.
Well, he's got a lot of spells that all do the same thing, and like I don't know, you don't need 20 different heals or ways to heal when you can just convert and heal. You know.
When you can spontaneously convert, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, something like dismissal would work against the Jenny, right? So that might be something to prepare.
Yeah, that would work as well.
If we're looking for suggestions, having the breath of life on there instead of the fire shield, I think makes sense.
Okay, so we're gonna give a remove sickness in there just in case. You guys were talking about plagues and stuff earlier.
There's what were the spells you said for the Black Jenny? Like dictum. I don't know what those spells do, but that might be
Dictum
useful.
or Holy
Level
Word.
2 spell. What does delay pain do? Is that any good?
I don't actually know what delay pain does.
Yeah, unsure. I don't think I'm making a lot of changes to my spells because
It's just the ability.
we're not
to
in a
feel
place
pain.
where I can like buy ink to write scroll spells into my spell book. I
guess
kind of
there's
need
pain
more ink.
spells. I don't know.
I don't know that Johnny can actually do dictum anyway, because I don't think Johnny's like Saren Ray's a neutral good deity. Even though I'm lawful good because I'm a paladin. And
The
dictum
other one
is a
is
lawful descriptor spell.
for good though, right? Holy word is for good and dictum's for lawful.
Yeah, holy
I haven't
word
read
is
what they do yet,
is
but that's
something.
what it said.
Add that spell.
Yeah, I think you're right. Holy
here.
word and dictum are basically like holy word's the good version. So Johnny could do holy word.
Okay, let me reset all
Actually,
my
let's-
stuff. So all my let's see, we got overnight's rest already. Thank you.
Let's just do a couple of wait.
I don't remember the name of it. We
And
got hit by the
call.
chaos word one.
6.
I'm gonna take mage armor off myself secret, and I'm gonna use it on Nematep, and then I'll just keep my pearl of power for later.
Okay.
Like I'm
level
not gonna
3
use it in the
spell.
morning anymore.
You're just gonna be like, my AC
So I can
sucks
use
anyway.
it on like, yeah, I could use it on like magic
Three
missile
spells,
or something, or true strike,
6, okay.
something that might actually be really good.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
in
drop
certain
Fireball and
cases.
bring Dispel Magic. We don't need 3 remove blindnesses anymore. You guys know how to deal with that, so we're gonna do 2
Yeah,
Dispel
that was
Magics.
good when we had it, but we don't need it now. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna switch that to
Do
that.
dark vision when we get there.
my Arcanist basically didn't cast Mage Armor
Silver
on herself
Fervor's
either, I don't think,
good.
past like
Dismissal's good.
early levels.
Actually, I'm not gonna do dark vision yet.
Well,
Although
that's
that
right.
character
Johnny
also
could
has
try to
brilliant
dismiss
teleport
it.
abilities.
We don't need Healing Flames.
Yeah.
So let's bring 3 dismissals.
Sure.
And then level 5 spells. We have to prepare at least 1 Breath of Life.
Breath of Life from Domain. Yeah.
Well, you want to pick that as your domain spell.
Yeah, we're at the point where 14 AC versus 10 AC doesn't matter.
Alright, I'm back.
We've been past that point for a while.
Okay, so we're gonna prepare. Okay, how many level 5 spells? do we
It
get?
could matter for low iteratives.
We only get 5 level 5 spells. Okay.
True, but yeah, if
a
I'm
Breath
getting
of
full rounded,
Life.
I'm doing something wrong.
Let's not do a Greater Companion. Let's not do 3 Pillars of Life. Let's do
Oh my god, what is that?
2
Okay,
Breath of
yeah.
Lives.
Yeah, I feel like Pillars of Life is maybe okay as a one of. I think it's
Yeah.
fairly situational. You can kind of use it as an area control
Preparation.
spell a little bit, because against undead, but
So we're gonna do 1 Pillar of Life. We're gonna do one of these. And one of those.
Oh, I think he needs to prepare a plane shift. We need to be changing planes.
Okay, and then level 6, we have 3 heals and 1 banishment right now. What did you guys? What level was the?
Holy Word is 7th level. As far as 6th level spells, he should have heal from the heal domain. I don't know what the fire one is,
Okay,
but
let's
heal's really good.
drop Greater Restoration for now and put in Holy Word. What book is Holy Word from? Is that in Core?
yeah, it's a core spell, I believe.
Okay, then I should find it here.
Weird. It doesn't say on the spell where it came from.
That means it's core.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know that.
I don't see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so combat standard preparation. Okay, Holy Word prepared, and then 3 heals and a banishment. What does banishment do?
Banishment's sort of like dismissal, but you can hit multiple creatures with it.
Now, Johnny
Yep.
could take Dispel Magic.
Yeah, Johnny has
Yep.
Dispel Magic. I put that on.
Okay, thanks. That definitely fills up a gap that I'm missing.
Yeah.
That's really good. Chains of Light is another
Or we
really
can
good 6th level spell he could take.
do something like Greater Dispel Magic instead of 3 heals.
When you say 3
Yeah.
heals,
He needs at
what do you
least
mean
one
by
heal
3
because it's a
heals?
domain spell.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the domain spell heal? Yeah, I don't think he needs 3, probably.
I'm wondering why Derek is preparing spells like a
Because
Like a
he can
sorcerer.
spontaneously convert to heal, right? Because it's a spell that's like cure. It's a
No.
healing conjuration.
Yeah, he's
No, you
bringing
can't-
a lot of like
You can't spontaneously convert to a heal.
fire related, like
Thought
every
heal was a
anything that had the
special
word
case where you
fire
could.
in it, he like it seems like he put it on his spell list. And in anything
Well,
that
no,
had the word
like, what I'm
heal,
saying is
he
he's-
also put on his spell list.
He's preparing spells like a sorcerer. Like the benefit to playing like a prepared caster, like a
You can have
cleric
a
or a wizard, is that
variety.
you have versatility. But he's like loading up on the same thing multiple times. Like, why doesn't he just play an Oracle?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's a good point. Like, if he's gonna if he wants to do like a narrow range of spells, Oracle does better for that because you can cast them more.
Okay, so I got
Okay,
some
anyways.
spells changed around here, so it should be good on that
Yeah,
spell
hopefully
list.
he's okay with that, and if not, then he can put it
He's
back when
prepared
he's here.
caster. He can swap it back when
Then you
he's
guys just rest.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
for spells. Yep.
I didn't change that many.
I wish I could
just
put
a
Overland
couple.
Slide
Yeah.
on you guys, like a tribe wizard.
Okay, so Johnny says that I probably don't need to put like this communal on till later, because you guys are
Till we
gonna
get there, yeah,
activate the
Yeah.
stuff first. Reactivate the stuff first. Okay, let me get the calendar out here. Shift you guys to the next day. You guys gonna
I'm gonna
leave
prepare
early in the
one
morning?
fewer fireball.
Early in the morning when the sun is
Sure.
coming up.
I'm preparing an extra halt undead and an extra haste because I just use those every day, basically. Do I need 2 innervations when I have maximized innervation? I don't think I do.
Actually, I'm gonna change one of our things that we have here. We're gonna do a death ward.
Actually, what meta magic do I have? I have intensified and quickened and maximized. Oh, I wanted to change intensified to empower at some point, but we haven't had time yet.
Looks like Holy Word's pretty well configured already. That's cool. Okay.
I'll leave an open 4th level slot because I can prepare Dim Door in that if I need. That could be cool. Okay, I think I'm good to go. I almost want to prepare 3 Chains of Light, but I think because I didn't use any either steps yesterday, but meh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good to go. I did not change much. The only interesting stuff is 3 hastes and 3 halt undeads instead of 2.
Dang, that's a lot.
And yeah, well, maybe 3 halt undeads might be unnecessary, but like I could have used more haste, but I was not like I kind of figured there was a boss fight, so I was saving one for that. And also I was just killing things with Finger of Death, but I don't know if it's worth me having a single fly. Like I have a mass fly.
I mean, you could just prepare more Scorching Rays in the 3rd
I
level
don't
slot.
have any. I don't even know Scorching Ray.
Oh, wow.
My to hit is very low. The only reason I do things like Innervation and Disintegrate is because I use True Strike first. My build is jank. I have 10 decks. So yeah,
Yeah, but it's against touch.
true. But we haven't been in a town in like 5 sessions, so I could, but I that's not on my list of things to get at this point.
Alright.
That's gonna be my Magus. Jace is gonna be a Scorching Ray monster.
Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
anyways, I'm ready to go. I think all my stuff's reset.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, this is okay. I hope I don't want this to happen, but if it does, it's gonna be kind of funny. Like, say someone dies and Johnny can't breath of life them in one round, I can cast temporary resurrection on them to bring them back, and then when they die 24 hours later, then Johnny can breath of life them,
Can they?
and they would still only have
Yeah,
the one
temporary
temp
res
negative
lets you
level.
do that, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty silly. So basically, we never have to resurrect and get permanent negative levels unless I can't temporary res for some reason. It's
What's
kind of
its
funny.
cost?
Anyways, temporary resurrection is
500 gold
500 gold.
pieces? Yeah.
Yeah, which I think I bought some. Maybe I didn't.
Okay, so
Maybe I didn't. Okay, I need to go to town sometime. I can't actually do it right now. Damn it, I forgot.
so what is the order of things we have to do?
We need to do the holy water thing again, right? To even get to the sun disk area. I don't remember what that did. But I think we have to do that again.
So the
But
the
the statue's already
lantern
on the thing. So.
is turning them on already. The lantern in this one we just leave there.
I don't
We
think
have to
temporary
go
resurrection
to the.
Breath of Life works how you want it to.
Oh, does it not?
No.
Because when you die from the temporary resurrection, you don't take hit point damage.
Oh, so what would their health be at? It's
It's
just
a
so
death
negative
effect.
you can't bring it back.
Yeah, it's a death effect. Breath of Life just doesn't
Oh.
work.
I see. Okay. Never mind then.
Okay.
But
So
still.
yeah, we keep the lantern on. We're gonna go back to the Chamber of Spheres and anoint the symbols with holy water,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go back to where we were
I'm pretty sure we have enough holy
with
water,
the
right?
undead thingy. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Raheem had some. Demitep might have some.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
So
going
can we
here,
fast forward through all that, or
and
do we
then
need
we're
to...
going back here.
Why don't we take the boat around the outside of the trenches to the anointing place, and then I'll cast Mass Fly on us so we can fly quickly to the
Sure.
sun disk.
That seems reasonable.
Okay, 1 minute. I gotta use the
Okay.
restroom.
Okay. No problem.
Anarchy. God, Mass Fly's a 7th level spell. That's crazy. I mean, it's good. But
Yeah, because it's
God,
really good.
I could prepare. What? 1, 2, 3. How many people do we have? 5. 5 overland flights. So I need 4. 4 of the 3rd level fly. Wait, I have that extend meta magic rod. I could cast extended fly, but the problem is
You
I don't
could.
have a hand free then. That's why I haven't been using it, because I didn't take the spell to put the wand in my staff.
Yeah, but it's a concentration check to cast without. You might be good enough at
I
concentration now
might auto succeed,
to auto succeed on, at least for lower level
but it's a
spells.
7th level spell. But I've high
Oh, well,
end.
then maybe not.
Let me check real quick.
Now's a good time to look. Yeah, secrets of the bathroom right now, so good time to look it up.
Concentration Nation.
Well, the extend mana magic rule only
D20.
works on up to level 3 level spells anyway, so this is a silly question.
Oh, that's right. So
Actually.
it would work on normal fly, or like
Yeah.
on haste.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't see myself like, oh, I need to drop my staff to use this wand to cast haste in the middle of a like beginning of a fight. Like that seems like a bad idea.
Okay. So how are you guys getting to the first point?
I guess I could extend dark vision on myself. We're taking the sandboat to the holy water anointing place. We're going to do all that, and then I'm going to cast Mass Fly on the party, and we're going to fly quickly to the Sundisk dungeon area tomb.
Okay.
And intensified fireball is good, but I want to do empowered maximized innervation. That's the build plan.
Alright, just make sure that you can actually affect the things with it.
So
Yep, I have
several
the
hours are
Thanatopic
going
food tier
to
BRB.
pass. So let me push the clock forward.
Yep, we are anticipating the several hours.
All right. You guys, because of your methods of traveling, don't really run into encounters.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, Raheem, give us that smite juice and we're gonna put this thing out of its undead misery. Or we might not even need the smite juice.
That's what I was thinking. We know it's going to work on that Black Jenny thing if we don't, like, randomly dismiss it.
Okay, so you guys know that a certain individual may be lying
Oh, yeah.
bones
No, we're
on the
going after
sand at the entrance.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
So
Yeah,
how,
before we head down there, I'm gonna
so-
use Divine Bond because that'll last for 14 minutes.
So how about your methods? Because you're flying, are you going to touch down and where is everybody, and so I can get you properly placed?
Well, as the squishy wizard, I will not be touching down.
I figured as
I will
much,
be
yeah.
up in the air, as you would expect.
Let me see if I can get the map back
I'll
up.
fly down and flank with Raz.
Yeah, me and Nematip are gonna fly down and we're gonna do the dumb Superman, like, knee thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and unlock tokens. Place your tokens
Oh, the
where
superhero fall.
where you would be. It will detect you as soon as somebody touches ground. It'll pretty much become visible to you.
Okay.
So go ahead and put
Also,
your place where
Like
you
up
would
here in the air.
I did want to ask Secret, has it been 24 hours since I gained those negative levels?
Oh, by now?
Yes, that save would have occurred today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Roughly
Johnny
so shall I
maybe
do the
cast
save?
before
Restoration
now,
on
I
herself
think.
at least.
Yeah, we would have done that. Actually, Johnny did have.
Oh, I didn't know Johnny had negative levels. I know that
She had
Raz
the
is
Diamond
like,
Dust
oh, I
to
can
do
probably
it.
just save.
They both got hit by the specters. The attacks, yeah.
Yeah, I know Johnny probably would at least.
Johnny would definitely do it on
herself.
herself, yeah.
How many? Do we have enough?
That's 100 gold of diamond dust for one lesser restoration.
Do you guys have diamond?
Not even
dust?
lesser.
No,
It
for
can't be
normal
lesser. It has to be
restoration.
actual
Is it normal?
restoration. But yeah,
Normal It's 100 gold though of
Inventory.
diamond
it's
dust.
100 gold for temporary negative levels, and
Diamond
yeah,
dust,
that's
that's why you want to do
6,000
it.
gold pieces worth. Okay, so
6,000?
that's what he has.
What
You
the
need
hell?
5,000 for greater restoration. For the
Yeah.
greater
give
restoration. So
Which
give me
he has
500 of that, Johnny.
No.
And I'll pay you 500 gold,
No.
and then I can resurrect you if you die. I can't resurrect you if
No.
you die right now.
No, I am not
God damn
giving
it.
you his money.
No,
He
I'm paying
needs
500
to
gold
cast
for
his
it.
spells.
Also, shut up so that we can get to the fight.
Does anyone think this is a unreasonable thing? I give
No,
500
don't-
gold for 500 gold of diamond dust?
This is not
don't
your
even-
money, and
don't
the
even worry
player's
about
not
it.
here, so no.
Okay, fine.
it
That's
has a fucking
whatever.
10-minute cast time. Like, why do you even need to have it on you? Like, if you need to
I
cast
guess, yeah, I'll
it,
just take it
then-
off Johnny's body. That's
If
fine.
you, yeah, or whatever. Like, if you need to cast it, Johnny can freaking.
Well, the only person I would need
So
to
I
res
gotta
is Johnny,
subtract
so that's fine. I'll just take it off her
100
body if it happens.
from-
Okay.
Subtract 100 from this number. So it's 5, 9. I can cast it again today, guys. Do you think you're gonna make your save?
I mean, I feel pretty confident about it.
Does that just remove one? His
It's up to you.
restoration isn't filled out because he just.
It removes all temporary
It
negative
removes
levels.
all
Oh,
temporary
okay.
negative levels.
Okay, then
So as
we're
long
good
as
on
they're
that
still
one.
Yeah.
temporary, then it's fine.
Yeah, because you guys
That's why I
received
hate negative
these
levels so
roughly
much.
around noon-ish yesterday, so
Yeah, this is
this
why I hate
seems about
negative levels
right.
so much, because if they become permanent, then they cost 10 times as much and you can only remove one at a time per week. So yeah,
All right, Raz, if
kind
you
of
want to
rough.
do the save instead of I cast the restoration on you, we can do that, or I can use it today. In fact, I can prepare two and get rid of the wall of fire that we have here.
And this is one of those ones that
I mean, you
that
probably did
actually
it
does
last
become
night,
permanent,
but
right? Like it's not one of the ones you can just keep making the
I
save
only
every
had one
day.
restoration yesterday, so I could not have. So we would have to do the restoration today. So we'll prepare two restorations, not the wall of fire, and then we will restore Raz, and then have an extra restoration for.
Okay, so yeah, I'm good then.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark that as used, and then take away another 100 from his number here,
No negative levels.
and then take away your negative levels. Is everybody's effects correct on the Nimitep has a negative level?
That
On
one's
the
a
Breath of
temporary negative
Life.
level from Breath of Life. It goes away after one day. I don't know if it's been
Right, that
enough time for that one to
was
go away.
definitely hasn't.
that was around.
Because we fought at the end
What
of
did I say?
yesterday.
3 p.m. That was like the 3 p.m. hour I marked. Yeah,
I think so.
I'm just gonna jot down 3 p.m. on that negative level there. Okay. Then I think we're good. Okay, so this is where you guys are gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and lock your tokens. Raheem, are you flying? Or are you touching down to?
I'll touch down too.
Okay. He's back! When you guys touch down, the bones begin to form.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll your initiative. You might have even gotten a better initiative than him
No,
this
we
time.
don't get XP every time.
No, he did
I
pretty
know,
good.
that's why I'm joking.
We might get another XP bonus if we permanently kill it, though. That might give us some extra XP.
Oh, right, I gotta roll
Or it
that
might
one.
give us XP for the first time.
Or it might give us XP that we haven't already got. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, actually finishing it might be worth something. I can't remember if we got XP for this or not.
Well, you guys
I'm sure
didn't
there's
do
a
too bad,
check
but it
mark
still did
somewhere.
better.
Yeah, we're not. Our party's not built very well for initiative, so.
Alright, well, you're in front, Raheem. So it's gonna
Sure.
try to full round you.
Beat me up.
Actually,
Yeah,
is
probably.
there anything else I want to do? Let me just.
It could just kill me even too. Like it does a lot of damage.
Hey, you're fine.
I mean, I have my frightful aura. I'm going to make a frightful presence as I full round you. Everybody within 30 feet of this thing roll fear-based will
I'm
save.
immune to it. People next to me get a +4 morale bonus
Raz
from my
is
aura.
fine. Oh, I didn't power attack, so it's not power attacking this round.
Within 10 feet or 5 feet?
Within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet. Yeah, actually, it might
This
even
is
be within
30
Okay.
feet.
20 for this one.
No,
No, you're talking about
for
my aura.
Raheem's
Oh,
aura.
the aura. Oh, gotcha.
So my save was higher than 8 feet. It's 20.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
10 feet for me.
Hmm.
Aura of courage.
It's 22.
Okay, so all 3 attacks hit. They're not powerful attacks, though.
Yeah, it's good for me. I guess one of those might have missed if he had power attack, though.
Well, you're
Maybe.
flat-footed too, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, most of my AC is flat-footed. I would lose.
And we're gonna grab
Actually, I
you
think my
with that bug.
flat-footed AC is only 1 lower. Yeah.
Ooh, he automatically misses the grab. You slip right out of his teeth, and
Yeah.
he gets no bearing on you.
Yeah, take that.
All right, Johnny is going to.
He has a plus 34 to grab. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at that jaw, man.
it's probably size bonus.
good.
Plus, he's got the grab
Book 5.
special feature, which gives you a bunch of bonuses too.
So what's a good spell to cast at the
Yeah, it's pretty
entrance
good.
place of this? It's gonna last a while. The
Dismissal.
Chemo energy lasts for a while, so we could get that up now.
Yeah, but you have to touch the people you're putting it on. So
Oh, that's poop. Okay. What about this one? Do I have to touch people for this one too? Yes. Dang it. What's with all these touching spells?
good channel.
I mean,
guess.
Johnny can fly and touch people.
I'm gonna delay.
Johnny, Raz, and I all have damage. So
Johnny's
Yeah,
gonna
that's a good
delay.
idea. Just delay.
Wisp Pop?
that works too.
That's fine. I don't think too much is going to change here. Just going to try and bone shatter it and hope it doesn't save.
Here you go.
It's just so good against this thing. We didn't do the extra 50% damage last time. I think we forgot.
Oh.
Because it's a bony boy. I forgot.
It
It saves. Damn it. But it still takes... So instead of taking 22, it should take another 11. Because it's mostly
11
primarily
more.
made of bone.
Okay.
That's
The
my
bones
turn.
rattle. They make rattling noises. Alright, Raz.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step, and I'm gonna quick draw my reach long spear.
I love how every time somebody says okie dokie, I think of a bird now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say it too,
Yeah.
and I think of it every time.
What was it, a parrot?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it could talk.
It was an awakened
Yeah,
parrot.
exactly.
Maybe I'll
Okay.
make
I still
that
have a
my
grapple
familiar or
condition on
something
me.
at some point.
A talking bird.
Oh yeah, you did. You did still have the grapple condition on you for some reason.
Oh.
I think without that, you would have actually.
Your
went
mind is
before me.
grappled by torment of all the shit you have to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yep, I have a step forward, and I attack, and that's my turn.
Okay. Raheem.
Alright, I kind of want to smite it, but at the same time, I need to use my swift action to heal myself, so we'll do that
Mhm.
instead. Because I'm pretty
Aw.
low.
Yeah, you're kind of low.
I could do the aura smite and give you guys that though. That's a standard, and then I can free action smite at
I
that
mean,
point.
I don't think we need it.
Yeah, it might be better for me just to full round it.
I would
honestly.
save it for the Black Ginny. I don't know how many
Oh,
uses
Raz,
you
is
get.
that damage from yesterday on you?
Oh.
Johnny
Yeah,
would
it
have
is.
healed it.
I guess
before
yeah,
you guys
any
went to
damage we
bed.
had, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot to put greater false life on myself. I'll do that after this.
My 5 points is because I have a negative level.
It doesn't work as damage. You actually have 5 less HP. So instead of
I know,
118,
it's
you're
just
1.
convenient.
He doesn't want to change his max health
13.
number because it's annoying. I
Johnny,
think
you
that makes
remind me of
sense.
another
But
very
it doesn't
useful
technically work the same
character that
way.
started also with a J.
I mean, as long as he realizes that the 5 wounds is actually his max health, it's fine, right?
Alright.
We'll get to it if I
which one of these is Divine
down
Holy?
Nimitep, alright?
Yeah,
If
it's
that
okay.
becomes a thing. Yeah. I wish there was a
Yeah, I might start doing that too,
effect
though,
that I could
because
do, but yeah.
trying to remember what your max HP should be is kind of annoying.
It's pretty
Oh,
easy.
geez,
it's
what
called
happened here?
Post-its notes.
Oh, I had
Oh, you got
myself
critical.
targeted.
Post-it
I
notes.
think I had myself
Oh,
targeted.
yeah,
a
you
pen,
crit yourself.
and you
Well, hold on.
scribble it down on the piece of paper in front of you.
I did still crit it though.
Yeah, you crit it.
You did.
But now I'm all confused. I think I hit it.
Okay, so...
Don't leave yourself targeted,
Wait,
kids.
shit, how many
This
times
is-
did you...
this-
Oh, okay, not that one.
I had myself targeted, so
okay,
I did like
so
6 attacks.
we hit
You got-
one for sure. We hit 2 for sure. We hit 3 for sure. And
I hit
2 of
3 attacks on it,
those.
and one was a crit that confirmed, and one was a crit that didn't confirm. Oh no, there are three critical. All it looks that there's 3 confirm rolls against it. So all 3 were crit threats. The one of the confirms is on myself though.
Oh, okay. So 1 confirms and then 2 is guaranteed hit.
Wait, did I actually roll 20s? Were they guaranteed, or did I just roll high enough? Eh, whatever.
They're high.
All right, so I think it's gonna do the crit first automatically. So we'll do that.
And then yeah, 2 hits after that.
Yeah, and then I'm not sure if I don't think this is gonna auto crit.
Guess you should have
Should be
smited
fine.
it if you didn't.
He doesn't need to smite it.
No, this just means that he didn't have to.
Well, whatever.
Raheem's just like,
I'm saying
no,
crit
bitch.
smite is pretty dope.
You don't hit me.
Did I roll the
I
wrong?
hit you.
Oh, I rolled the wrong attack roll. Whoops. Remove fuck. Remove 10 damage.
God
from
damn
that.
it.
10? That's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled the wrong one. That's why there's too many dice. I rolled the one with Bane on, but I don't. That takes a standard action to turn on. I haven't done that yet.
Oh.
So it actually should have been this one. Which
Okay.
that looks correct. Okay.
Okay.
All right. There's a lot of damage to it still.
Yeah. It's looking pretty busted. Nimita?
Okay, now I'm kind of worried here because I can't kill it in one shot.
I wonder
No,
if
you
this
just go
thing
over and
has
kick it in the face.
memory of you guys. Like, does it remember?
I hope so. It's like, oh god, these guys are just gonna keep killing me every day.
Every day.
Well, no, I'm sure it probably feels some kind of disturbance in the
Does it
force
realize
now
that
its
our
thing
yeah?
is on there.
Oh yeah, it probably senses something like that, but
Oh, so it's probably like scared now. Like, oh god.
No, it's like,
I'm
yes, please end me.
weak.
well, I don't think undead have feelings, but yeah.
Hold on. I think
They
undead
can't.
do
They can't
have
think.
feelings.
You think so? Okay.
Most of them are mindless, right?
Right.
Depends on what type of undead it is.
Yeah.
Like if
Or
it's,
there's
Depends on
intelligent
the-
undead.
if it's an intelligent undead, then
Just because you're mindless doesn't mean you can't feel.
Does it take its AOO?
Fair. Oh, is that what you're doing? Yeah, yeah. Nimitep wants to get swallowed. I'm gonna bite you.
Are you getting let go of
Oh
Raheem
shit.
then?
Am I?
no, I'm not grappled.
I didn't grapple him.
He rolled a 1 on it. It's grabbed on me.
And it rolled a
Oh,
grab.
it also
a
rolled
on
one
me.
against you.
We are not grabbing
that's fine.
today.
Then here we go.
Here we go. Aww.
What? Just a sec.
Dang. It's got good AC.
Yeah. Its touch is crap though.
Oh, am I getting a penalty from something? I'm getting -1 from.
Negative level is doing one of them. I don't know why it's a -2 though. I'm gonna figure
Yeah.
it out too.
You're fighting defensively on?
Yeah, which is
might-
-1 as well. So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it.
Okie dokie.
Jeez, that's unfortunate.
Oh no. Who do I attack now?
Would Johnny like to take her turn before this thing attacks again?
Good point. Johnny might be able to.
'Cause she had delayed, so she could maybe finish it.
Johnny will go before this thing at the top of the round. How about that?
Sure.
We have
Or you
our
can
You just get within 30 feet and channel.
Firebolt
To help with
ability.
you.
That's not gonna do enough damage. That's like the level 1 domain power, right?
It doesn't scale? It doesn't improve?
It is. It scales a little bit.
It's like
not very
1 plus
much.
half caster level or
It's
something
like, yeah,
silly.
1 plus half your level, I think. So it does like a
Okay.
d6 plus 7 or something like that. I mean, I don't know, it's better than nothing, but
We could...
I mean, she could do a touch cure spell to damage
she'd have to
it.
go up and move up next to it. Although if we're banking on it not having combat reflex, I don't remember if it already has that or not. Yep, she could get me HP so I don't get one shot. Well, I guess it's not one shot if it
Yeah.
already attacked me last round, but yeah.
Johnny feels that it's probably not wise to move in and do that. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Could channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, channel to damage undead.
Does the Pillar of Life do damage?
Yep,
That also
Pillar
would
of Light
work.
does damage.
Let's do the Pillar of Light. And then you can just stand
That's
it
what
and heal
Johnny would do.
yourself. Afterwards.
Yep, you can,
Okay.
afterwards you can go over and touch it and heal yourself. Or
Johnny
you could do,
sees a problem and is like, Pillar of Life will fix that.
Pillar of Life will fix that.
It's the only spell you need.
It's 1 square, right? Yeah, 1 5-foot square, 20 feet high. Is there a save? There's no save, so it just takes damage.
yeah, just like Wall of Fire.
So it's immediate
Yeah, and-
damage. Creatures. Let's see. Living
10d6.
creatures. Wait, it says living creatures adjacent to the pillar.
That's the first part of it.
Cross-
If an undead
Oh, here
creature
we go.
moves into the pillar, it takes 1d6 points of damage,
I think we
maximum
have
of
that
10d6.
Okay,
Undead
yeah, we have
creatures
that
vulnerable
configured.
to bright light, which is not this, take 10d8 instead.
Boom. Dead. It's gone.
Nice. Johnny the hero.
And there's no dust this time. The
Again.
bones just. They all just
Actually,
fall to
Pillar
the
of
ground.
Life is kind of absurd against undead because it doesn't allow for spell resistance either.
Right? It looks pretty
You
strong.
can just
looking at
drop it
this.
on someone. Yeah.
Alright, and now.
Yeah, that's really good.
If you touch the pillar, I will heal you.
I will touch the pillar.
Okay.
Just keep touching it.
Ta-da!
I think you can only do it once per cast. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Is that true?
I'll keep touching it anyway, but it's not working! Actually, it doesn't say anything about that. Maybe not. Maybe we can
I
just
think
keep
it's
touching
just
it.
per round, yeah. So.
No,
one
no,
round
it says
Yeah.
a creature cannot benefit or suffer more than once from a single casting of the spell at the very end. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody else
So.
hurt? Nimitep?
I can get that,
Not
that
Nimitep.
sweet 2d8.
I'm fine.
Did you already
Okay.
roll that, or do I need to roll it?
Huh?
It looks like you
Roll
already
it.
rolled it. Okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
healed you.
You already rolled it, yeah.
Oh, that should have been plus 14. Whoops. Why is my cast? Oh, I didn't fix my caster level from the negative level. Dang it. Means all my
Also,
numbers have been off by
Fast
1.
healing's going to heal me up to for 7 more rounds. Let's see, that's gonna put me once 7 rounds pass. It'll put me back down to just having 9 damage. It's gonna heal me for 21 over the next 7 rounds.
Alright. So then
Alright,
we're
good.
gonna go back in here.
So I'll just
Good
remove
job,
the
Johnny.
fast healing and give myself the health.
I'm glad I remembered about that delay because I was like thinking, oh, someone's gonna get hit again.
And so I think this part, this is all still deactivated.
Yeah, she
Should be.
disabled that.
Yeah, the beginning trap was permanently deactivated.
And
We just have
I
to
remind
close our
everyone when we
eyes.
get to this hall, yeah, the blind
Close your eyes.
fold yourselves.
Walk until you just walk with your head along the wall.
Yep.
I don't like the idea of closing my eyes, but I'll do it.
Well, see, what you should do is you should paint the inside of your eyelids like the sun. That way you can always look at it.
With glow in the dark
Yeah.
tattoo ink. I don't know if that's a thing.
No, it definitely is.
Cast a light spell on your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay,
God,
let's
having
get
glow in the
some
dark tattoos.
spells on you guys.
I'd have trouble falling asleep.
So we're gonna start down our list here. You guys want what's the duration of a spell? I'm going to bless you all.
Oh, thank you.
We don't have an effect,
Bless me and bless you.
so I'm gonna make one. What is
I
this?
thought there was an effect, huh?
An
So I thought we've
attack.
used
I
it
had
before.
one.
No, Johnny
I had an
doesn't
effect.
have an effect
Oh, okay.
configured because Derek doesn't do that. But I will do it for him. So
I guess that's why he never
next
buffs
time he
himself up
logs
before going
on,
into
you'll
attack
see
and
it
melee.
there. This is 1 minute
He doesn't have it
per
configured.
caster level, so we'll set that. And this is a burst, so it'll be all of you guys.
Yay! Right when we're about to open the
Wait.
door, I'll cast haste on everyone, by the way.
Who am I missing? Nimitap, Raz, Johnny, Wizpops, Raheem. Okay, so you're all blessed. And then... It's good. What else did we have? We had...
Communal resist energy.
Do you guys have deflection and resistance bonuses already? Over
I have a
to...
couple.
I mean, a little bit.
If you mean
I mean, my
protection from
smite's
evil, I
also a
think we do.
deflection. Yeah. Yeah, protection from evil, the only reason to use that is if we're worried about possession effects.
Yeah.
Or summon
Or
creatures.
summoned creatures, yeah.
I guess we're not going to worry about that for now then. And then we got our communal resist energy, and we're going to set that to electricity. And set its duration, which is 10 minutes. Split among recipients. There's 5 of you, so roughly 10 minutes per person. Do I still have you guys all targeted for that? I should. So spin to that. Spin to the bless, and then was there anything else that you guys needed? No.
I'll cast haste once we're about to go in.
This prayer.
The thing is, I would give Nimitep something
Prayers
like
run round.
greater invisibility, but you're kind of the tank. So if they can't
Oh, I was
see
looking
you,
for-
you can't really be the tank.
That's fine. It's okay.
Johnny says, are we
Okay.
planning on rushing in? I can put prayer on us, but it's rounds per level, just like haste.
I'm going to immediately fight this thing.
If he wants to do prayer right when I do haste, then yeah, let's do that.
Um,
Okay.
We'll synchronize cast.
prayer is good after you see the enemy because it also debuffs them.
That's true.
Provided that you see the enemy. Okay.
Oh, that's yeah.
Do you
I
have to
agree.
see them? No, it's just a burst centered on you. Johnny would have to get close
Oh,
to do
then, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
Oh, it's up to you guys. Then we will not prayer. Because one person spoke. Okay. Then I think that's all our preparing we have. What was your
Party good
deflection
face, open the door.
bonuses, Raz?
It's 2.
Johnny's gonna put Shield of Faith on you.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. I've
Pluto,
done
for
things.
Aura of, or what is it, Aura of Justice? Do you have to be able to see the enemy to do that? So we need to make sure we do it before it puts its smoky cloud up.
I mean, I don't need to be able to see the enemy, but yes, in order to use a smite, I think you have to be able to see the enemy you want to smite.
So I might advise that you think, using my vast intelligence as Wisp pops. I would advise you to use that at the beginning before it gets its smoky, dusty thing going, or else the party won't be able to use it.
Okay, close some of these windows here. And wait, I need Johnny to stay open.
Oh, vast intelligence, that's only like a +4, right? Wizpops is well beyond that. He's like supreme intelligence.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Hey, just be glad that he's not
Supreme.
like suffocating and
So
killing
you're opening
everything.
the door then? And the haste goes up and
Yes.
the door
Yes.
opens? Okay.
Yes.
Open the door.
When the door opens, the obscuring dust is still there. But you don't see any
Okay.
static electricity or anything like that.
Oh, perfect. We can use a perception check to see it through the dusty stuff, if I recall.
Yes.
Or to try.
You can try.
Yes.
But we're going to
Okay,
go
have
ahead
fun
and
with
go
that,
in
party.
rounds because we have round spells on. So go ahead and roll initiatives.
Oh yeah, this thing's immune to fire. Whatever. I only have like 2 fireballs prepared. Might need it later today. I could try and glitter dust a section of the room. And if it's trying to hide with a stealth check, it would be very bad at it.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
But it's only like a 10-foot area, so it's a guess.
Round 1. Johnny. I'm going to delay. Nimita?
Okay. I guess we're going in.
Wait, glitter dust is 10-foot radius, so its diameter is actually 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is pretty big. I might be able to get it in here then.
Do I see anything as I run straight forward?
You're running? Well, I mean, you can't run
Well,
when
moving.
but
Speed walk. Haste walk.
So let me get some facts open here. So you do see on your way in a form, but it has a 20% mischance regardless. Do you get all the way up to it or what?
Oh, yeah, I'm moving. I'm going to get beside it.
Okay. Then I will target it for you.
Sure.
And then I need to set its T, or not, it's not total, it's just a CONC on it.
Is it flat-footed?
Technically, yes. You can go ahead and hit that
It doesn't have any
flat-footed
feet.
button. And you're all
It
set
has dust for feet.
to make your attack.
Okay.
And I'll just reveal its location, but obviously you guys can't really see it.
It's fine. I was going to glitter dust on top of Nemetep anyways, so.
Oh, did I get it?
Good hit, yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Yes.
You'll miss on 20 and below, I believe.
Yeah. Alright, you seem to wound her.
Her?
Yeah, it's a her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I'll call out. She's right in front of me, straight into the room.
Okie dokie.
That's a box. Hang on. Whatever.
technically
it's
it
gonna
works
be a
that
circle,
way.
but centered on Nemetep. Oh, it's a 10-foot radius, it says, not a... Is it a box? I don't know.
I mean, it would technically
Anyway,
affect
glitter
all
dust
those
the-
squares. I think. that
Oh,
you
this might
marked, but
blind
yeah.
Nemetep, I just realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking to myself about that. What if Nemetep was closing her eyes? Not that you can do this now, because you clearly didn't say you did during your turn, but what if Nemetep closed her eyes and then you did the glitter dust? Would Nemetep still be blinded?
I
Her
think
eyes
so.
are closed.
Glitter dust is weird.
Yeah.
I think it
that's
says so
GM
sparkly and bright it blinds you when you do open your eyes, but I don't know.
When you do. If you do.
I'm going to do the. Let me double check though. I can't see where this thing is.
Correct.
Right?
It is not targetable.
And I think if I did a glitter dust, it would outline it with glitter, and I could better see where it's at to target
Not
it with spells.
necessarily.
Do I
The
know
dust is obscuring your vision. It's not that it's invisible. It's that stuff in front of you, between it, is obscuring your
I
vision.
just wonder if like the
You'll
glitteriness
see the dust
of
better.
glitter dust would let me see
Yeah,
it.
you'd see the dust better. There'd be
see
glitter
through it.
in the swirling dust. Yeah, you don't think glitter dust will work in
That's
this
true, that's
type
not
of
gonna actually help.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. The glitter dust is going to hit not just it, and it's literally just going to be swirling glittery dust now instead of just
It'll look
normal
nice in
swirling
here.
dust. It'll be sparkly.
Yeah.
It'd be fabulous.
That ruins that entire plan. Okay.
Ooh, can paladins have glitter dust? I need that on my paladin.
Did Nemetep take electric damage? No, it's
They
not up
can
yet.
if you not by default, but you can get it.
There's a way, yeah.
What do I can't
Yes.
target it.
I mean, you knew you were
And
going to fight
immune to
something like
fire.
this, and you had a chance to prepare.
Yeah, well, I was hoping glitter dust would do something. I guess to roll a perception to see it. Do I have to be inside the area, or can I do it from out here? Oh, life sight, yeah, but that's only 20 feet.
I'd say you have to be at least 50 or 60 feet vision range to do a perception.
Okay,
So as long as you're within that range and you're not obscured by walls.
Yeah, I'll move up here in front of Johnny so I can see it, and then I will roll perception. Wait, that's two move. Is it a move action? Is that two move actions?
It is a move action to perceive in combat.
Okay, then it doesn't do anything for me this round.
Check chat. I think your allies are trying to help you.
Right, but that only helps if I'm within 20 feet of it.
Oh, 20? Yeah.
It's only 20 feet, so I moved 20. I could move into this thing. I guess. Okay, let's do it. Let's be a brave boy, whiz pops. I'll move up. Yeah, that'll be 20 feet away. So that's my 40 foot from overrun flight. And then I'll activate life sight for a round, so I can see it if it's alive or dead, and that means I can target it with a spell.
Yep. You
And I will
see life.
cast. I will wait. Activating life side is a standard action, so that's all I can do this round.
Okay.
Okay,
you go.
that's it.
You're well on your way.
God damn it. Do I? Yeah. Okay. I keep forgetting it's not electric yet.
Now, while it's concealed, Nimitep is also concealed. And while Nimitep's concealed,
When
Whizpop's also
within
concealed.
5 feet, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20%.
Okay, just like things like obscuring mist and stuff don't conceal if you're 5
No,
feet
they
away.
do.
This is
They do
Yeah,
20%
they do.
Or they
concealment if you're within.
conceal, but it can see them is what I mean.
yeah. Nimitep
Yes,
was
that's what's
able to
happening right
target
now.
and hit it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just simmer down now, Whizpops. Let the game master control. All right. This guy is going to, and you know, Nimitep, you can kind of see this just cool, calm demeanor, you know, as you like rush up to it and you're like, oh, whack, you know. It seems to not really like be angry or disappointed or anything. And it does speak in ancient Assyrian in response. It says, you're back. Now for the torture. And it's going to do an attack on you. And it has a falchion.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
so it'll crit.
Maybe.
We're gonna full round. And
Oh.
we don't have power attacks, so there's none of that. And let me just double check a feature I have here.
Yeah, I wouldn't try and power attack Nimitep anyways. Not that he would know how much AC Nimitep has, but
Okay, here we go.
Star Fox stop
It's
helping.
also gonna gore you. It looks like we're missing each other quite a bit.
Yeah, its to hit is fairly low based on those rolls.
I think those are some of those are iterative, so.
Yeah, a lot of them are iteratives.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
But Nimitep, after all of those attacks, she still seems rather calm and collected and I think Johnny might still delay.
Johnny, get in here. Dismiss it. Do an
Can't
opposed
see
knowledge
it.
religion check. Preach to it. Tell it the good word.
Yeah, we're looking at
Have you heard the
options
word of our
here.
Lord and Savior?
What are options?
Saren Ray.
Do we want to go in now?
Well,
what
Wizpops
is
went
the
in,
holy
so
word?
maybe that will
Holy word's
embolden her.
40-foot range, so I gotta get at least 40 feet, and I gotta be able to see it.
Yeah, you could do a perception from there to try and see it.
Is it? No, it's an area non-good creatures in a 40-foot radius spread centered on you. So Johnny just needs to get close enough to
Oh
it.
no. Is this gonna affect me too? God damn it.
Are you not good?
No, Wizpops is not good. At what point in this campaign has Wizpops ever been good?
Oh, so now
0
I'm
times has Wizpops been good. No,
I think
I've
you
always
had
admitted
it.
that. I fought being not. I'm not evil. I was
Oh,
getting
can't move that
close.
far. Okay, we can move
I think
this
you had
far.
your alignment set as good at the beginning of the campaign.
Did I?
Yeah,
I think so.
changed you.
And then
I very
it
much
got
could have.
changed. Yeah, because they were like, you're definitely not.
You're definitely good, yeah.
I was good until I got the taste of power. Is what happened.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
in range, so Johnny would cast Holy Word.
Did she
Okay.
tell me what this does before, like, last night or something?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
It's fine.
What do we need to do?
It's not gonna kill you.
Does it? It just makes a save, right? It has to make a save and then, yeah. It's save. Okay. So I'm gonna get it to roll save. What is the DC? She has it set as 22. I don't think there's any additional bonuses to add to the.
I think the only thing that's going to happen to you is you could get deafened for Whiz Pops because you're the same level. You have equivalent.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
equivalent
looking
to
at the
caster
spell
level, right?
now. I didn't know if that was metagaming or
It
not, but I wanted to see what it was.
saves,
Damn.
but the save effect thing had an effect. So let me go and read how that affects it. And Whizpops, go ahead and roll your will save. Why not? Let's have some fun.
More like won't save.
Don't worry, it's Johnny's. Johnny doesn't have
Did
very
that
high
meet?
DCs.
I think that met.
Okay, so
Yeah, actually,
Probably.
the Holy Word, if it failed to save, would have been banished because it has a banish effect on
right.
Yeah.
So
extraplanar
if the
creatures,
save
too.
is successful, the black genie instead takes 5d6 points of damage. So let me go ahead and roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's pretty good for a after a success save.
It only does 12.
Dude,
Well,
it doesn't even have to be
Star.
Holy Word. You could still recite scripture to it, and it could still just take 5d6 points of damage per round.
Okay, so there we go. I did some more damage to that. It was a good attempt. We only prepared one of those, so there goes that.
Yeah, next turn it can do an opposed knowledge religion check. Or cast dismissal or whatever.
So
There's lots of options.
There was a partial, so what happened in the partial of the Holy Word? Your
Save negates if it's equal caster level, which I imagine it is.
If it's one level or one hit
Equal
die
to
lower
caster
than
level.
14, if it's equal, then it's save negates. If it's one lower, then it could be
deafen
blinded.
save negates. Yeah, you negated the blindness, so you're fine. Or the deafened, I mean, you negate
Oh yeah,
the
for Whiz
deafened.
Pops. Yeah,
Yeah.
Whiz Pops just negates the deafened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a DC 22, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what Johnny's highest saves are. Yeah.
Okay.
That was close. I'm glad your DCs aren't higher, or else I'd have a 20% spell failure chance every time I cast.
Johnny can also
For
remove
a few
it
rounds.
from you if necessary. So,
The catch remove deafness. I like that. Sorry, was folks.
Alright, it's my turn?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna turn my rage on. Let's take out my... I'm gonna go with this other power attack.
Yeah,
for
Nevertep and
now.
Raz are both good too, huh? And obviously Raheem is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for a one-handed damage power attack. And I'm gonna pull out my
Yeah, this came up
+2
before. I'm
thundering
really not
flail
good.
that I'm borrowing from the other guy, the warden.
Okay.
You know it's immune to electricity. I did tell you that.
The thundering is not electricity.
That is correct.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thunder is the sound, not the light. Oh.
Yep. So I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna leap over Johnny
Is it
and
Sanic?
stuff as I do so. It's Sanic damage, yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
It can't seal you,
And
so
I'm gonna attack
therefore could not take an attack of opportunity.
And it already has its concealment on its stat block, right?
Yeah, it's all on you guys.
Okay, here comes the attack. Ooh,
Put that on
oh
Sean.
baby. Nah, wait, no, it's only 20%, so I hit it,
You
right?
hit? Yep.
Yeah.
It's a critical,
Oh baby.
which means
It's a
I
crit.
get the Sanic damage.
Sanic.
Sanic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Sanic
the
Sanic the
hedgehog.
hodgepodge.
Yeah, and I think it actually also has to make a save too, or it becomes deafened. But it's probably gonna make
Okay.
it. It's not very high.
Fortitude?
It's like a DC 14 something fortitude save.
Fortitude, probably, yeah.
Thundering.
Yeah, it'll save on that one.
Yeah, DC 14
Fortitude.
fortitude
Yep.
save. But it's deafened permanently if that's the case.
What's your crit multiplier on that weapon? Is it 2 or 3?
It's only ×2, but it doesn't affect the thundering damage. You only get the thundering if you crit anyway. Okay, so here's the damage.
Oh, really? Huh. That's.
Yep.
I haven't seen this before.
Kaboom! Allowed.
Yep, that's my turn.
Does that thundering affect anybody
Thundering-
nearby, like Nimitep? Or
No,
yourself?
it
No,
just
just the
affects
target.
the
You hit him in
target.
the ear.
Yeah, thundering weapon deals. Yeah, it does 1d8 points of sonic damage on a successful critical hit.
And it gets a fortitude save, DC 14.
Yeah, we already
We already
did that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
Okay,
it could potentially
uh,
permanently deafen it, but it almost always is going to make it because
Raheem.
at this level.
That's an
Yay!
interesting mod.
Let's see if I move here.
I think you guys have this
it's gonna
combat in
take-
the bag.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we have
going to
haste for
move.
next round too. We'll literally destroy it.
You're not going to be able to haste people because you can't see anybody.
No, everyone is
Oh, you
already
can, you have
hasted,
life
so they
sets.
He
get
Oh, we already have
extra
haste.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, I can actually
but I'm saying
already-
like
I can
everyone
move
will
all
get
the
their
way-
full rounds then.
Yeah, I can move all the way up here, I guess, then. Although I probably
Indeed.
don't see that I can move to that spot. Well, I can still move up here and see Raz.
I mean,
and
as you
move
get
around
up
him.
closer, you'll see Raz, and then you'll be able to
Yeah.
probably.
Okay. So yeah,
I
that
mean,
should be
you
fine.
still have to do a perception check to see it. I'm not sure if you're right next to it.
No, if you're next to it.
No, if you're next to it, you don't have to make the perception. Just if you're trying to see
Okay.
through the cloud, you have to.
Yeah, so I go up here and try to go around Raz, and then I'll see him. And that's
Okay.
the end of my movement, but fortunately I'm up next to him, so I'll, let's see, don't want to do a smite. I'll do a smite
just
one as well. No, I'm not gonna do aura. All your attacks count as good aligned, though. Anything that attacks it counts as good aligned now that I'm next to him. So that's pretty useful.
Cool.
Untarget myself. Yep. Okay.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh, you
so
can
this
just beat it up.
time
My paladin's not smart
I
enough
can do
for
one
that
attack
feat.
on it.
Oh well.
Darn.
It would have been fabulous.
That's gonna
so
be
you
a lot-
missed
oh,
the
you
twin
missed.
concealment.
Ah, I was like, that's gonna be a lot of damage.
Oh, damn, you rolled
Okay.
the 20. Yeah, dang.
All right. Well, that's my turn. I only got the one attack because I had to move.
Yeah. Okay. Round 2, Nimita.
Sad times.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people would, with that feat, would use it to get like heroism from the bard list, but glitter dust is an option too. It's not
Glitter
too
Dust
bad.
is good. Like, I think Glitter Dust,
Yeah.
even though it's a low DC, can go a long way through a campaign.
Yeah. Well, it's got
The fact that it
utility
negates
too.
invisibility
Well,
is a big one.
Then, yeah, whether or
With
not
no,
they save,
with
it's
no
still good against
SR or anything
invisible.
like that. So
Right.
Yep. That's why I still have it.
I run up to my targets with my shield and then Glitter Dust! That'd be so fun.
I mean, if
Do
you
it
get
just
a
for flavor.
if you get a headband to
Oh,
boost your
sure.
intelligence, then that could do it
Yeah.
too. But yeah, it also lets you pick up Dimension Door as a 4th level spell if you want. Like that's like another really good thing you
The
can pick up
most
because it gives
I'd
you
be
one
doing
level,
is
one bard
enduring
spell of each
to the
level.
target.
Yeah, but I mean that's good.
Alright, Nimitips. Ooh, oh. Well, you hit, but you don't crit.
Blam. Don't forget
What
to
is it,
roundhouse
right?
kick this thing for a sneak attack too.
I did that the first thing.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
not a crit, but you do hit.
Boo.
These dice are teasing.
I thought about taking critical focus on this character, but was like, my 2 hits.
You
really
mean
aren't
improved
gonna get-
critical, or you mean critical focus?
Yeah.
Because you have a
+1 to
keen
confirm
scimitar
rolls.
already.
But then I was like, how the fuck do you configure that on Fantasy Grounds? Fuck that.
I mean, that's a fair point. I have no idea how you do that. Just
But also
manually.
you can't though. You don't manually roll the crit roll. It does it on its own. So you
No,
just have to
manually
remember,
add
like,
it
it's 4
after.
higher.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
done.
Yeah.
There you go. Good hits.
I don't have improved critical either. I just have a keen weapon.
Okay. Nimitep.
And if I didn't have a keen weapon, I could apply it with Holy Bond.
After you
Divine
like
Bond.
just beat the shit out of her, her demeanor like changes from patient to
Oh, she's angry now.
raging mad.
You won't like her
She's
when she's
angry.
You have now angered her.
We got her below half hit points. It's phase 2.
Phase 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Wispops.
You
can see it. Amazing.
I can see it. My ticker is down, so it's 2 rounds used on life sight. I think I want to Finger of Death it. Do I want to Finger of Death it? I kind of want to Finger of Death it. Obviously with
Follow your
the
dreams.
Thanatopic.
Do whatever you want, man.
I assume it's a death thing. It's either that or Chains of Light to try and paralyze it.
It's
but
not
I
like
don't know.
It's an evil outsider.
Reflex versus Fortitude.
It's not
I
undead.
don't know. It's smoky, dusty. I can't imagine Chains of Light will be that good. So we'll Finger of Death. Also, I'm not going to try and use a ray attack through this wind. Oh wait, it's not windy.
It's not windy right now.
It's not windy. Do I know if this black genie thing? I assume it's like black evil, deathy, evil outsider. It's probably immune to innervation normally.
I don't know why you would assume that.
Yeah, I don't know why you're thinking that.
Well, I don't know. It seems. Do I know if it's immune to innervation?
No.
Or, like,
you
to
don't think
negative
it's
levels,
immune
death
to
effects.
negative levels or death effects. It's a genie.
Oh, then I'm gonna
They're-
innervate it.
They're
Well, it's black like evil death, so I thought maybe anything that had death in it, it might not work.
Are you
Quick and True Strike.
stereotyping my monsters? If they're black, they're
Yes,
gonna
I
be
am.
death.
It's black. Oh no! This is not the time for those kinds of stereotypes. I mean, never is the time, but especially not now. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Quick and True Strike innervate it.
No, Pathfinder is
20
very
mod.
stereotypy. Like, this is the only okay
Cast.
space to like actually
Please. Oh, thank God, I
things.
didn't. I forgot about the 20%.
Monsters.
It takes 4
Actually,
negative
no,
levels.
True Strike says you ignore concealment, so
Oh, that's right. It wouldn't even affect.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that piece of it. Okay. It is
But,
minus
yeah.
4 negative levels. Have fun, creature.
Okay. Let's
I'm
introduce
Wizpops.
Subsol.
But also,
There we go.
I don't think the concealment matters when you have the life sight either. Like,
Yeah,
it's
none
not
of that
actually being
matters.
concealed by the dust for you.
Oh, yeah. That also makes sense. I'm good at this game, guys.
If you have like, you're doubly negating.
Pluto's better at running my character than I am.
Okay.
Actually,
I mean,
everyone in the party
She
probably is, but
seems
it's
very
fine.
angry. She doesn't know about your guys' preparation, but she is going to take a full round and activate a dust vortex. Wow.
I mean, either way, she just got hit by a powerful negative energy ray, so it's probably smart to
That's
do either
correct.
way.
The cover from allies and the -4 from melee would apply, but
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Was
so...
just assuming it would hit if it wasn't a 1, I guess.
The winds blown away. None of you guys are small. We don't have to worry about that.
I assume like a 30 something,
Okay.
33
Yeah, I would've
hit.
or 35 would have hit against touch. Yeah.
So remain stationary, allowing.
But I'll do that next time.
Okay, it looks like
Oh, I
any
could've just
damage that will
integrated
be
it.
done is at the end of your turns. Okay, so that is its entire turn to do that. But it's what it's got to do. Johnny.
It's strange. This thing affects us one at a time every 6 seconds. I've never seen an effect like this before.
Nobody, has somebody been hurt? Shani doesn't know, I guess. We can start spewing holy scriptures.
Yeah, sure.
Do I
Yeah,
need a book
Johnny
for
probably
that?
has a copy. I don't know.
I don't
I have
think
one.
so.
Just religion
I'm-
check,
I
so
don't
we
know.
just religion off.
Might just have it memorized.
Alright, let's have a religion
Yeah,
off. Woo!
I imagine that as a 14th level cleric, you have enough scripture memorized.
Alright, Johnny is rolling a 24. Not bad. Okay. This creature's like, these words!
So if this
Make 'em
wins, it
stop!
could just be destroyed.
Oh shit. This thing can't fail. Johnny fails.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think you have to be, well, like that evangelist cleric thing you were talking about. Like if you're playing as like Father Reinhardt, then
Right.
this is a
Oh
spot
yeah,
where Father
when you're
Reinhardt.
if you're Father Reinhardt here and he's like, yeah, quoting the good
Although-
word.
Yeah, although Father Reinhardt worships a neutral deity, so I don't think I don't think he'd actually be able to do this.
That's actually
like
true.
him in particular. The other character though, the character that we actually did have that would just mop this encounter of no problem is Mantis's cleric. What was her name?
Yeah.
Valyria. Valyria would win this encounter on her own
Oh,
just by
probably.
doing the scripture thing, because she would have had the. I'm pretty sure she had maxed out knowledge religion.
Wait,
she did the silly.
Was sister not following good?
Sister Maria was an inquisitor.
Well, they did worship a good deity, yes.
I guess inquisitors can't do
Sister
that.
But it
Maria
has to
might
be a
have been able
cleric
to
or
use-
paladin. It doesn't say inquisitor.
Yeah, it has
for
to be
some
cleric
reason.
or paladin.
Oracles can't do this? That's pretty messed up.
Nope.
At least, yeah.
No, it's
can't
because
force
cleric
sheer
and paladin
charisma
are
upon
classes where you choose to worship that deity. Therefore, you study
Right,
all of
they're
that
all-
dogma.
They're like
I thought
yeah,
inquisitors
so like an
did
aura.
too, but I guess not.
Inquisitors
But
are
the role of
like
an inquisitor-
the spy and the interrogator and does all the things
Yeah, the role
that
of an
they
inquisitor
don't want you to know
isn't to
about.
proselytize. Clerics and paladins, they go and they proselytize. They whatchamacallit, they seek to convert others. An
Okay.
inquisitor, that's not their job. The job of the inquisitor is to root out the enemies of their faith and dispatch them.
And sometimes they have to do questionable things to do so. But
Yeah.
their god
Yeah,
has
I
given
know
them
about
the
that.
permission to do so.
I don't know about Johnny, but my character actually on my character sheet has the Saren Ray Holy Text, Birth of Light and Truth.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Raz?
You could have just given it to Johnny
anyways.
and told her, like, start saying things. Alright, so my
Kill
turn?
this thing.
Sweet. Alright.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm a full round it.
Goodbye, creature. You're dead. Our barbarian is attacking you in a full round. With haste. It's dead.
We have a Inquisitor of Saren Ray in my Tyrant's Grasp party. He's pretty powerful. Definitely does the most damage of anybody in our party.
With my thundering flail.
Although our Archer Slayer can do pretty good damage too.
Ooh,
You
Archer
hit?
Slayer. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
You can only sneak attack 30 feet.
Yeah, you don't get the sneak attack very often, but the
that
Steady
misses.
Strike, Rapid Shot is really good
Yeah,
synergy.
that stacks. Not
And
as good
many
as
shot.
Smite,
That hit.
but yeah, it's pretty good. Works against non-evil.
Ooh, it's
And
dying.
here comes the
Yep,
haste
it's dead.
attack.
As expected.
Dead.
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 It goes
It's mega
back
dead.
to the plane it came from.
Yay!
Oh, we did it. We might finally be done with this tomb. We've been here for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 2
I
months.
kind of like this tomb though.
Yeah, I like this one a lot more than the Sphinx. I mean, the Sphinx was cool, but it was so big.
Oh yeah, it was huge. I
This
didn't
is a
like the
good size.
Sphinx. I'm gonna be 100%
Well,
honest.
I liked. I
I
felt
didn't like
like
the Banshee.
it's. Yeah, there was like a
I
lot of
bet.
there was a lot of stuff in the Sphinx, like the Banshee, where it was like it felt more disjointed. This feels a lot better, like more cohesively designed. I don't know.
Okay, so what is in this room? I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
Does the dust clear away after it goes away?
Yeah, the dust goes away with it.
Cool.
Sweet.
Okay, so you guys can do a
Goes-
perception check and look around.
I use my versatile weapon feat to use my scimitar as a broom. Sweep the dust away. I don't think that's actually something I can do, but yeah.
So what
The
is it?
image of it
Just a
seems funny
tomb
to
in
me.
here, but there's also looks like a statue. Do
Okay.
perception.
As you guys are looking around. Did I give you a description of the room? Yeah, I did. Okay, no.
You gave us a
I'll
brief
post it up there,
description
you
before.
remember.
Yeah, circular room, something statue, something.
Okay, Raheem. While studying the scale model, that's in the statue's hands, you discern several grooves cut into the city streets. These allow certain... I feel like whoever typed this does not know English. Okay. These allow certain of the model's buildings to be slid back and forth between a number of locations. These
Maybe it's
allow
like
certain models, certain building models.
yeah. It's like a puzzle, probably.
I think they should have swapped those words
maybe it's
around.
like
Anyways.
maybe it's like one of those puzzles where they have the blocks you have to slide around to make a picture, except that instead of a picture, you have to make it match the
Sliding
proper
block
layout
puzzle.
of an existing city.
And you guys technically don't know the name of this city, and it's not in any books or anything. But for the sake of their descriptions, it's gonna have a name. It's called Ko, or Khao, or whatever.
Oh, I know Ko.
But anyways, you characters have
You know
no
what?
idea of that knowledge.
No, Raz might be the only one who would know.
Oh, if you remember, or maybe.
I don't have the knowledge, but he actually lives close
Oh, okay.
to them. It's an area within the Katapesh region, the ruins of Ko.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't have knowledge like history or anything like that. But that's what I'm just saying. Like his people might know about it.
If somebody has knowledge history, something could be learned here, perhaps.
Yeah, I was about to roll that and geography, perhaps. 47 knowledge history.
Perhaps you...
That'll probably do it.
Like, nobody's seen the city in its entirety, so that's why you guys don't know. So even though books might have talked about these ruins of Ko, you, the character, are not associating this because Ko is in ruins and this is not. And there's no, like, text or imagery of what Ko would have actually looked like if it wasn't in ruins. So you technically may not associate this, but with knowledge history here, it looks like Whizpops, with the assistance of Nimatep, can familiarity with the correct layout of Ko's skyline revealing... Wait, what? Okay, if these...
How do we know what their skyline looks like?
Again, whoever wrote all this did not do a very good job of making it make sense. I mean, it makes sense to me, but like having to interpret this.
Just read it word for word, and we'll laugh at the wording.
Well, it's not that. It's just never mind.
Okay.
Jeez.
Basically, you guys know that fine. If these buildings are arranged in the proper orientation, the entire top of the city lifts up in the lid and the chest. You guys already identified their arrangement to put it in, revealing a hollow space below. So you guys go and you do that because of your knowledge check.
All right. So knowing
That's what it
we've
says.
heard of descriptions in
Yeah.
history books and things that WizPops has read throughout his travels as an auctioneer. It's like, oh, I've heard tales of this city of Ko, and they said it had a skyline like this, and it's crazy that I remember and know that, but smart
Yeah.
WizPops.
And somehow you know
And then
how to
it's like, I
correctly
don't think
do
that's
it.
quite right. I think that's right there, and makes like a final tweak, and then it all clicks and the thing opens.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. Good
Like,
explanation
yes,
of
of course.
that.
I missed that one. Very good. And then it opens, it raises, and there's like a chest or something.
So when that happens, yes, there's this little strange chest.
Let me see. Is that magical voodoo magic detect magic?
I'll check for traps as well.
That's my somatic components and verbal components.
Voodoo.
Although you didn't see my somatic, but I held up my hand and wiggled them.
Yeah.
Voodoo detect magic. That's the verbal.
How do you guys know a skyline? That's so weird. I don't know. It's some book you read, Nimitep. Some book. you
The
read.
dice say they do.
Yeah, they say they know it.
I mean, it was an incredible history roll. Like, I just happen to know that one subject extremely well from some historical book I've read.
Yeah. There's no traps, and in fact, this chest doesn't even look like it opens.
I hand it to Raz.
That's
If it
okay.
doesn't open,
We've
you
got-
must make it open. No, I'm kidding.
Well, no, we've got Nimitep, the block picker. She can get
Well,
it open.
it doesn't look like it opens, right? Like it's not
Like at
there's
all?
no hinges,
Yeah,
It's a
there's.
solid box.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's not magical. I detect magic.
You detect magic in the box, as it is a thin box.
Oh, so it does open. Okay. We just don't see how it opens easily.
Are there patterns
something
or anything
magic
on the
inside.
outside that you might have to push in a certain order?
You think
A
that you
puzzle
might
box,
be able
perhaps.
to somehow disable this through safe cracking techniques?
Okay,
There you go.
try that.
It is
Yeah, I knew
like
there
a
was a way
puzzle
she could
box.
get it open.
Whoops, first one.
Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, you did good. Nimitep, somehow you managed to open this strange chest where it didn't seem like it was going to open or had an opening. It indeed does.
Nimitep
you
can
find-
get into
Like those
anything.
puzzle boxes where it looks like it doesn't open, but you like push the trim a certain way that reveals something else. You can like press a button and that releases something else. It's a puzzle box.
And you find inside there a key and a piece of parchment, two glass vials that seem to be holding some sort of oil. And that's it.
Okay.
Detect
WizPops.
magic on all of it. I'm guessing the key is for the sun disk, but yeah,
Okay.
let's see.
You do not detect magic on the key, but you do detect magic on the other items.
Okay. I'll use read magic on the parchment, assuming it's a scroll.
Sure. You identify
then-
that this is a scroll of planar binding greater.
Oh. That's
Neat.
cool. And then there are some spellcraft checks for the oil bottles.
Let me see. You probably do it, but it is a really high number.
Alright, planar binding looks like it's a wizard spell, so I guess I'll take that.
Okay, you do identify that both of the oils are identical. This rare substance appears to be an ordinary sooty piece of blackish rock, even though it's an oil.
What?
It's an oil. It's a
Oh, hold on,
sooty
Secret.
oil.
I think I. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep going.
You haven't. Anyways, allow me. Okay. This oil, if opened and used, can, how do I interpret this? Okay, let me just make it easier. This oil is oil of life, but it works like a philosopher's stone, and you have 2 of them. And a philosopher's stone, this rare substance, appears to be an ordinary sooty piece of blackish rock. If the stone is broken open, break DC, blah blah blah, a cavity is revealed at the stone's heart. The cavity is lined with a magical type of quicksilver that enables an arcane spellcaster to transmute base metals, iron and lead, into silver and gold. A single philosopher's stone can turn from up to 5,000 pounds of iron into silver, or up to 1,000 pounds of lead into gold. However, the quicksilver becomes blah 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 blah. The quicksilver found in the center of the stone may also be put to another use. If mixed
That's
with
what it
any
is.
key or potion while the substance is still potent, it creates a special oil of life that acts as a true resurrection spell for any dead body it is sprinkled upon. So that's
Okay,
I
you
think
guys
what
hear
they
this is.
mean. I think what they mean is that we have that
The
oil.
That
potions
oil,
are the
right.
oil.
It's
they're
not an actual
Yeah.
philosopher's stone. We have 2 oils that have been
You know what
used
this means,
from
right?
a philosopher's stone.
The game gives us 2 potions of true resurrection, basically.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be something deadly.
Oh yeah,
There's
you
some
guys.
real deadly stuff coming up.
You're at book 6, pretty much. Once you guys finish
Yeah.
this stuff here.
Okay. That's really neat, though. Getting a philosopher's stone, like how much can you sell? Okay, a price check. How much
Well,
is
we
10
didn't
or
get a
1,000 pounds
philosopher's
of
stone.
gold?
You didn't get a stone.
I know, but how much is 1,000 pounds of gold?
A lot. Philosopher's stones don't really have monetary
GM,
value.
figure it out for me.
They're minor artifact.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
And, okay, right.
That's
yeah,
Harry
you
Potter in
have
English.
Stuff.
And like in British English, is the philosopher's stone, not the sorcerer's stone.
Yeah, I know.
But that's basically what it did in Harry Potter. Turn any metal into gold and
Yeah, well, that's
make
because
you
it's
JK
immortal.
Rowling borrowed real myths from our real world, so yeah.
there's also
She did not invent
I don't
this
know.
stuff.
I don't think the Philosopher's Stone in
Yeah, sure.
I can't remember the Philosopher's Stone in Full Metal Alchemist could do gold. I guess
Yeah,
it
just
did
watch
power
Full Metal
transmutation,
Yeah, there you go.
so it was just like a power source in that. But you
Yeah,
could
everyone
use
says I
it for
should like
that,
watch
or
anime and stuff, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't watch TV
watch
much.
at least
You
at
don't
least
know.
watch
But you don't know.
I don't watch TV.
at least watch Full Metal Alchemist. That's one of the like it's a really
It's
good
one of the
show
better
just
ones,
in
yeah.
general.
Yeah, I mean I've
Yeah,
heard.
it's-
I don't really watch TV.
It's one of those ones that's like transcends the medium. Like I wouldn't just recommend it just to people that like anime. I'd recommend it just in general. It's just a good show in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might
Anyway,
at some point, but
so
anyways.
we've got the key now,
A key.
and we have these
Who
2
do we give these
awesome
potions
things.
to? Who's most likely to not die and be able to use it?
I mean, I
Not
think
me.
that's you and
not
Johnny.
it. No, it's not me. How many times have I died and how many times have you guys died?
I mean,
I've
I
died
haven't died at
twice.
all, but if I die, that I can't use it on myself. I don't know.
I mean, if you have it on you, we can take it out of your bag or whatever too, so it's probably not a big deal. I mean, I can hold one, I don't mind, but like, I already have the like temp 24-hour resurrection thing, and Johnny can already cast resurrection spells, so it might be better on someone who
it's-
can't
I
already
just
do
need
that
to
kind of thing.
rig my body with one of these things so that if I
Whatever, I'll
fall
take
down
one.
and die, it sprinkles itself on me and I come back to life.
There you go.
Oh, this weighs 3 pounds? Oh god.
Yeah,
Poor
he can't even
Wizpops.
take it now. Well, that's because it
No,
still
I
thinks it's a
can.
philosopher's stone.
I'm pretty sure I can take it. Let me see. My light load is 30. My total is at 32, but I think, do I have a masterwork backpack? Yeah, I do. So I'm pretty
The
sure my
oil
light load's over
probably
32.
weighs much less than that.
That's
it's probably
true, yeah. Because this is actually the item Philosopher's Stone, but it should
Yeah.
be just the oil of life.
Don't matter to me because I'm putting it into a handy haversack.
That's true. I can put it in my bag of holding. Okay. But yeah, I mean, secret.
Okay.
This is actually just the oil, right?
So
it's
I guess
the
the
potion. It's not the
question
stone.
that is correct. And so
Yeah. Okay. So it weighs like 0.
I mean, oil still has a weight. So, anyways,
Well,
irrelevant.
potions weigh 0.
Let's
I think.
not
No, potions weigh 1.
let's not linger too
Do
much
they?
longer
Oh.
on this subject. Do you guys go and to that other room, or what's the plan here forward?
Or
Other
like
room.
1/2.
Well, the one with
Yeah,
the
let's
the sarcophagus lady.
Oh, the sarcophagus rooms? I don't see why we would.
So
We
the
already
only-
put them to rest by killing the specters.
Well, no. We're talking about the one with like the lady that's in the sarcophagus. We think,
Oh,
and she might
the
be some kind of
div.
fiend.
The div room.
The only reason, yeah, I think we should go in there is if we all
For
resolve to
completionist
just
sake.
destroy the creature.
I mean,
I'm okay with destroying the creature, but if we don't want to do that, I'm also fine with just leaving it.
I'm
in
good
there.
either way. I don't think it's really doing any harm if we just leave it here. Like, if someone wanders in
anything-
here and opens it, it's their own fault.
It actually might be safer for the world at large if it stays here.
Unless we can somehow permanently destroy it, but yeah.
Well, no, if you
it's just
destroy
gonna go
it, then
back to its... Well, I'm
its
saying if
soul
we
goes
had
back
a way
to.
like if we had a hollow spell down or something like that, or to permanently destroy it.
I mean,
I don't
not
know
even
if that's how
that'll
you do
keep
it,
its
but
soul
it's-
from going. You'd have to literally trap its soul,
Or magic jar.
which in essence, its soul is kind of trapped because it can't.
Yeah,
leave its
I say
body
we
like
leave
this.
it. That's my vote is leave it, actually.
What say you, Kip? I mean, Nimtep.
I'm kind of inclined. It's imprisoned as tightly as it's ever going to be, unless we can destroy
As
it.
much as I
Because it
don't
is
like
an
leaving
evil-
people,
it is an evil
in
outsider.
shackles.
So if we could destroy it permanently, then I would absolutely agree. We should do that. But otherwise, I believe that this is probably the best place for it this time.
I would rather people be free to die.
Yeah, the problem is we don't
Then
know
live in
what
prison.
type of div it is. So we don't know if we can permanently destroy it or not without
I thought we did.
checking what it is.
Yeah, you know.
No,
what
we don't know what
it
kind
is.
of div. We just know it's... Oh, do we? I
Yeah,
didn't
it's,
think we got that
disease and
information.
lust.
Does that... Do I know it? Do we know anything about like how to permanently destroy it?
Like you have to prevent it from being able to live on its own plane.
I mean, if it
It'll
was-
end up going to its own plane if you kill it.
So we
here
have
on
to
this
capture
plane.
its soul. And
I
I
mean, if it
don't
was
have any way to
called
do
here,
that.
I think like it still dies if it was called instead of summoned, but like it will reform back in its own plane. But I mean it's not something that happens immediately. But yeah, like I don't
Yeah,
think
it
there's
takes
any
a while
way.
for it to happen.
I think even if
I can
you
planar
kill on its
bind it here,
own
but
plane,
it's already here.
I think even if you kill on its own plane as a outsider, it kind of its essence is still kind of there.
Yeah, in essence,
But yeah, I mean it's I don't know. Like I don't think it's I don't see any reason to go. I think it's trapped here. It's not something that I want to free. So but if we want to go destroy it, like I'll follow you and help you do it.
Yeah, we just don't have a way to destroy it because we don't have any way to trap its soul that I
Sure
know
we
of.
do. I mean, you just kill it, just like anything else.
You just
Right,
mean
but then it'll
send it away.
reform.
Yeah, but it'll be reformed. Like it might not even be the same creature then. Like, not really. It wasn't a summoned creature. This was actually called to this plane. Probably like most of the stuff here. Most of the stuff here that we've been running into is stuff that's been like a planar binding or something that's brought it here rather than like a summoning.
yeah.
Right. Well, my
Okay,
vote
so it
is to
sounds
not
like we're
do
not
it, but
gonna
if you
do
want
anything with it.
to, then I'm willing to help, but I don't think we need to deal with it. Someone write a sign.
Okay, so then
warning,
we
don't
exit.
open this.
Okay, you guys
We
close
close
your
our eyes through the hallway, and yep, and we finally exit this tomb once and for all.
and you
finally
don't
done
get
here.
And we
attacked
never
by a
have to
random
come
dino.
back, right?
So wait, did we actually find a way to activate the sun disk in here?
We
Well,
have
we
a
got a
key
key.
now.
You have a key.
Okay, we do have the key. Okay.
But I don't know if we know where the keyhole is.
Yeah, it
I
might be on
would
the sun
assume
disk
it's
itself.
on the orange
Alright,
thing.
So before you guys get hasty, the Game Master has a couple of questions for you, because I just want to check in. Do you
Wait, no, I
intend
want to test taste.
on using
close
this
my eyes.
key before you try to find the Shaitan? Or do you guys want to try to find the
Yes.
Shaitan?
Screw the Shaitan.
Well, hold on. Why is she asking us now?
Because she wants us to find the Shaitan, and I don't want to.
I
You
kind
will
of
not
do.
railroad me, GM.
You don't know.
Because
have
remember-
his things. We literally have
But-
his things on us.
but-
yeah, let's
but
go
remember,
find it. Hey, isn't that
on-
mine?
I don't.
Remember what the dude told us? The dead dude told us. That told us to find the Shaitan to help. Just that his temper is short. So maybe we should
Yeah, it's
find
fine.
him before we activate the thing.
That's up to you.
You think I can't manage this
Or-
on my own?
If you activate it, remember, you have his shit.
Right, and I said I will give it up.
Alright, so wait, what does activating the sun disk actually do?
It brings
know?
down
It
the...
progresses.
No,
It brings down the pyramid thing, right? Sky Pharaoh tomb?
That's what you guys were
I
told.
mean,
Or is it...
we don't
is
know
it the Sky
specifically
Pharaoh
what it
tomb, Or
does.
is it just a flying pyramid?
So, yeah, we don't know specifically what it does, but I have a hunch that I know of someone that might know specifically what it does.
Hmm.
We were told it would... I thought summon a flying pyramid, but we weren't sure if it was the Sky Pharaoh's tomb. But maybe,
Who knows?
maybe we did
Check
know it is
your
the...
Wait,
notes, because
I
I'm
actually
pretty
know the
sure
answer to
some
that.
of you guys have this info.
I'm pretty sure that this is to bring down Hakotep's pyramid.
Okay. I mean, we can find the Shaitan if you want. I just think we don't need him.
Yes,
We're-
while
I
you
think
guys
we
were
do,
in the
because the-
library, you guys did learn that this will bring down Hakotep's pyramid, specifically his.
Okay.
Because it's a Shori
I- if-
technology, and yeah, this is Shori technology.
If you guys want to find the Shaitan, we can go find him.
If the dead architect dude that we spent 3 books looking for told us to find the Shaitan, then I think it's in our best interest to find him.
I mean, I don't have any of his stuff, so I don't care. I would
um,
have liked to take the loot treasure, but whatever. We're near the end of the game anyways. It doesn't matter.
well, I mean, you very
Maybe
well
we'll
can,
get something even
and that's
better.
up to you. It's just like, if you guys were to do this, like, how are you going to return it to him if you never run into them. So you're stealing. It's rude.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, some decisions for you guys to make, and then we'll in session here with you guys going towards that objective.
Do we
So
know
it's
even know
either
where how to
go
find
to the sun
Shaitan,
disk
though?
You don't.
and use the key, or search around the earthworks to try and find the Shaitan.
Yeah, you know you're gonna have to probably like actually go through a lot of the
There's probably like
tunnels.
3 sessions of content.
I mean,
and
maybe
the
that's what the planar
earthworks
binding's
left
for. Maybe you're
for us.
supposed to summon the Shaitan.
If you get here first, yeah, that's why I was just thinking. If we get here and finish this, and we're like, oh, we haven't found the Shaitan, then that's why we have the planar binding.
Like, he might not
just to bring
actually, yeah,
in.
he might not actually be here. He might just be like, that might be contractually obliged to
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would
show up
be
here.
definitely okay with that. I was like not keen on spending the next 3 sessions running around the earthworks doing random fights to try and find him. But summoning him right away, that sounds reasonable. But like we have the key,
I mean,
want
it
to
just makes sense.
I want to do it.
We haven't seen any hints about like
we're-
where he would be if he's here.
We're on a time
So-
crunch here, right? There's flying pyramids.
Yeah, and you guys
attacking
haven't
cities.
exactly like explored
Wait, have we?
tunnels, so yeah, you have not found.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure there's so much content we're skipping too in the earthworks.
Well, hold
with
on.
all the
Isn't
tunnels
there
and
a
stuff.
isn't there one more statue thingy that we haven't used yet?
Well, the statues are irrelevant. They're all what's activating the sun
Oh.
disk. So right now they're all like beaming towards the sun disk.
Well, no, the thing we used to get rid of the dinosaur. Isn't there like other ones that we haven't used yet?
Oh, there are, yeah.
Yeah.
Is one of them a genie? I think one of them
Yes.
was like, you said it was in the shape of something.
Like a Shaitan,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, one of them was the
Oh.
Shaitan genie.
Maybe we should use the thing before we talk to him, just in case things go bad. It might weaken him or something.
So you want to head back over there first?
I'll agree to that.
Yeah. Because remember,
Okay.
they said his temper is short.
Fine.
Let's-
I want to just YOLO it, but whatever.
So
I want to
we're
just
like,
call down the
slow.
Skypharaoh's tomb and.
What's
like,
up with
start
Wiz
book
Pops,
6.
I
man?
don't know, man. He's eager.
Wizard
He's
is
eager.
like throwing care to the wind now.
I think it's just
No, I
Wizpops
just
being.
think we've spent so long finding the key, and we're
We
so
have.
close I can taste it.
We have
Like I
Wiz
can I
Pops,
can
but
literally
don't worry.
taste victory.
I think
And the city's being attacked by flying pyramids, and we want to go find a Shaitan rather than
So
Grab
do you
the
guys
wheel
gonna do that?
with me.
go.
Yeah,
fight
let's go
Pathfinder.
Let's
put
go do
the
that.
thing on the thing.
Let's go.
Come, Wiz Pops,
Okay,
grab
it's gonna
the
take us a
steering wheel
couple
with me, and we'll
hours.
drive. We'll drive this car to the book's climax together.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's
I should
like.
prepare teleport. I should prepare like.
I mean,
6
honestly, I think it's just like a
teleports.
pride thing, right? Like Wizpops is like, I am all powerful wizard.
Yeah, I can do this, guys.
He's like, I don't
And you
need.
guys are
I
like,
don't
no,
need
we
some
need the
stupid
Shaitan.
genie. And we're like,
like,
I think Wizpops,
yeah.
you're overestimating your own abilities.
No, that's definitely a part of it. Like Wiz
Yeah.
Pops is definitely like, guys, I got this. Like I'm Wiz Pops for crying out loud.
Having played a character that had that kind of mindset a lot of the time in the past.
But yeah, no, I mean, out of character, I'm perfectly fine to follow what the party wants to do. But I am trying to like play Wiz Pops' personality and whatnot.
Okay. Let me.
And it's not like me out of character has to take all this time and walk and all that. It's all in character. Or a boat. Sand boat. The entire time Wiz Pops is like, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Okay, you guys go in there, and you guys put. Okay, who exactly, specifically, puts it on the
It
pedestal?
was my idea, so I'll do it.
Okay. Raz, you do that. And when you do that, all of a
Calls the
sudden,
Shaitan.
you seem to just know the location of this individual, as if
Oh, see, there we
discern
go.
location. But not only that, you hear
I
a
thought it was something to us, but,
telepathic voice in your head in ancient Osirian boomingly saying, "Who has made contact with me?"
Oh, hello.
See, you got a voice in your head after all.
No, I did.
Good things
Winner.
come to those who wait.
I answer back. My name is Razthak. And I seek the warden of this earthworks.
I can sense where you are. Why
Do you
are you
make
here?
do you make home calls? So I'm just gonna be completely and like bluntly honest. I and my allies are here to bring Hakotep's lofty pyramid back down to Earth so we can destroy him.
Down to Galarian.
Well, that is rather blunt. And if you are being honest, that is good news for me.
You wanna talk
Perhaps
about it?
our agenda aligns.
I think we should check if it aligns. We have the key to the sun disk. The key, and we've also activated the secrospheres. I think all that's left is to just metaphorically turn the key, if you get my meaning.
Yes, we noticed the power was on.
Alright.
Well,
So, what are you wearing?
Oh God.
I cannot leave my location. But if you
Then we'll
do
come to
this,
you.
if you activate that, then I can leave.
Alright, sounds good.
I do not recommend you coming here, though I can tell you know
No?
where I am now.
Okay.
I'm not in control of the wardens of this place.
There's wardens watching the
Wardens.
wardens, but who watches the
talking
warden
about-
wardens?
Yeah. Are you talking about the dinosaur and like the elemental thing?
No.
No. Okay. Because we've destroyed other things that have little statues of them.
There are independent personalities,
Oh.
and I would not be able to influence how they act.
But you do recommend us using the key on the sun disk. Like that's what we should do.
Yes.
Okay, got it. I ask him if there's any like special instructions to do it.
Afterwards, meet me at the battery.
At the battery. Okay. And I get the directions from him.
Yeah, well, that's where you guys are at now, but...
That's the laser beam
Oh, okay.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Not that I know because
Okay.
you're all talking telepathically, but yeah.
Then we'll do that. And I guess yeah, as I hang up my call with the warden, I'll put back the whatchamacallit, the thundering flail back into his treasure hoard and anything else we
You
took
guys
out
put
of
the
it.
treasures away?
Yeah, what other?
Yeah,
other
since we're
treasures
gonna be
did we
meeting him
take?
soon.
I think we only took like that and like one other thing or two other things maybe. I didn't take anything.
I didn't take
Or
anything
maybe
either.
Nemetep took something.
I didn't take any material wealth.
Might have just
Yeah,
been the
no, we
flail
left
though.
all that.
Coin we left. If
Yeah,
I
we left
took
all the
anything,
coin.
I'll give it back.
Yeah, maybe it was just the flail, because I was like, I could use this.
I was thinking there was like a natural armor amulet plus 3 or 4 or something crazy.
No.
But
The only other
might
thing I
be
remember from
misremembering.
it was like a mask that was shaped like a cat that gave you dark vision, but no one here wanted to use it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, it might have been
Okay.
useful, but as a paladin, there was
Okay.
no way I was taking something that was rightfully someone else's.
So yeah, we put his stuff back, and then we're gonna go and activate the sun disk.
It wasn't taking,
Also,
it was borrowing.
Also, wearing that mask might have obscured my vision of the sun. So, I didn't like that either.
That's true. I
It's
guess we'll
not
have
worth
to
it.
go the slow way over to the sun disk because I don't have another
Okay.
mass fly prepared. Because it's a
You
7th
guys have a
level
boat.
spell.
You have a
Yeah.
We do have the
That's
boat.
true.
We just cruise around the
Can we
pits.
drive
Yeah.
around inside the trenches with that?
No.
I
Yeah.
guess the trenches are pretty wide.
No,
But we
the
wouldn't have
trenches
any
are not
wind.
sand. We talked about this before. You guys would go around.
Okay.
You would
But we'd go
you'd
around
take
the
it.
outside and then we'd walk the rest of the way.
Yeah. It is sunlight still. Because you guys are. Wait, what?
Yeah,
no,
are we
you
calling
guys
session here?
No, we're gonna keep going here for a moment. You guys
Okay.
get to the disc, and
Nemetep has to roll for his negative level.
do you guys want to? Oh,
No, he
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
It just goes away.
That one
It just goes
Or it
away.
just goes away, I
From Breath
mean.
of Life.
Sorry.
Then we're gonna go ahead and take care of some of these things. Not that any of this matters right now, but you guys get to the disc. It's a 50-foot diameter disc of gray basalt. Sits at the top of a circular plaza, yellow-orange stones surrounded by a curving trench. The disc is adorned with faint hieroglyphs, but for the most part, its surface seems to have been worn smooth by the elements and the passage of time. Very little sand has gathered upon the disc, as if the wind specifically sought to keep the slab clean. Do you do
Neat.
it? Do you do it?
Oh, do I activate the thing? Yeah, we
Yeah.
take the key and we put it in there.
Wait, can I do it? Can Witch Pops do it?
Sure.
I have the mask, so I think it makes sense. I will call my tomb. I mean, Hecatep's tomb. Yeah. It is a joke, guys. Don't. It was a joke. I'm not turning into
Sure.
Hecatep. The end boss is actually Wiz Pops because he turns into Hecatep.
All right.
Oh
You
my god.
place the key into the sun disk, and as soon as the key is set in place, the 11 glowing secrospheres begin to glow brighter and brighter, and a flash with electricity. This electricity power starts to build in the sun disk as well. You guys probably might want to back off because you're going to take some electricity damage, but you still have
Yeah, our resist energy
Nah,
ran
that
out
might have
a while
fallen
ago.
off, yeah. So
Oh,
you
it
guys-
only lasted like 25, 20, 30 minutes on each
Yeah,
of us.
so you guys might want to back off from that, and then
I let
Oh,
the
yeah,
electricity
sure.
Fly
infuse
up
me.
out of the way.
I shake my head.
This
That's not the real
buildup
sun.
of energy, it doesn't discharge immediately, but in about 5 minutes of building and building and building, it finally triggers.
Okay.
And you guys will
So
get
shoot like
to
a giant
see
lightning bolt into the
what
sky or something.
happens next week. And you're also
Yay.
leveled up.
Yay.
Congrats. A magical level
Oh
up.
shit, we're level 15.
Oh my
Hella.
god. We got XP for all the
I'll
stuff in the
take that.
trenches that we skipped.
We just switched to milestone leveling.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah,
milestone
baby.
leveling.
I
There.
think there's no way we can go into this dungeon without being 15 is my guess.
Yeah, you want to be 15 for this.
That is
Hella.
exceptionally good. So our XP's at 635,000.
Hmm.
We got 100,000 XP this session.
Okay, so next
I mean-
week we'll describe what happens, and you guys probably want to go meet the Shaitan, unless you don't want
Mhm.
to, and then we'll
No, I
Well,
want
see
this
what
guy.
happens.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. Not that I got to hear him, but from what Raz said.
Oh, he just wanted his contract to end. Like, that's really all. And since
Secret,
Raz
am
went
I
straight
able
to the
to-
point instead of, like, dancing around.
I don't disclose what he was wearing. I keep that between him and me.
Perfect.
Yeah, of course. That was supposed to be private information. I don't think he'd appreciate you leaking it.
Secret is part of my level 15 level.
I don't
up,
just
and
run and tell.
retrain intensified to empower spell.
I'm sorry, what?
As part of level 15 leveling up, can I retrain intensified spell to empower spell? I want to change which meta magic I have.
You might have to take time to do that, because I took time back.
I know, but
earlier when
I-
I changed
We
something.
haven't had time, and before Secret said she wasn't gonna like punish me for us not having time to do that when we
Yeah,
get
no,
15.
him and I already
So I-
talked about this. I think he's just checking
Okay.
in to make sure. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I guess something
Cool.
like if we had time throughout the days, I would have tried to work on. I've been wanting it for like this whole level at least.
Like every time you guys are on the boat,
Okay.
it like takes hours. With
You get a
classes,
feat this
like...
level too, although I don't know which one you're taking already. So
But
He's doing
I want
stuff.
spell perfection.
Yeah, maybe he picked up a book
Yeah.
or
So I-
something that would teach him about this, and he's just been reading this book.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, Secret. That will make my build happy.
I will see everybody next week then.
Yep.
Yeah, next week. Take care, Star Fox.
Next week we
Yep, see
officially
ya.
step into book 6.
Yay!
What I figured this tomb is book 6.
let's see. I get a feat and a mercy.
Are you going to
And my
leave
power.
Fancy
power
Grounds
tank
up for a little bit, Secret, for level up stuff?
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
Or should I do it at the beginning of next? Okay. I'm going to take a shower real quick, and then I'll do my level up on here. If that's okay. If it'll be up for like 30 minutes, that should be plenty of time.
Yeah, that should be fine. If I close it, just message me on Discord like, hey, I wasn't finished. I'll be like, oh, whoops.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't even need to get everything done. I want to put in spells and stuff, have that set up, and should be pretty quick.